Okay.
Alright.
Do you need to do any audio checks or?
It should be alright. I didn't alter anyone's audio. I didn't alter
Got
anything.
it. Got it.
Okay.
Levels.
You guys leveled up at the end of last session.
Yes.
So,
Yay!
to recap,
And Ed lost his entire livelihood.
no.
Oh.
As you guys were walking out of the ring, Ed noticed smoke rising. Ed, being a local to the town, knew exactly where it was rising from, based on where he saw it. His shop. Also where he lives, by the way. But, so he ran. Ed, what are you doing as you run towards it? What's going through your head? How do they feel at the moment?
Oh boy, absolute panic. It's probably even Shia LaBeouf in the hallway going, no, 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 no. Okay, no, he would run out of breath pretty quickly doing that. He's just booking it thinking, oh shit, everything I own, my entire livelihood is going up in flames. Please don't be my shop. Please don't be my shop. It's definitely the shop.
So
It's
you
like
know.
he's practically praying that it's not his shop, but deep down he knows it's his shop, and he is beyond fucked. So the closer he gets, the more he's thinking transitions to. He's gotta salvage as much of it as he can out of the shop.
Flazoga, I assume you're chasing after Ed too?
Yes,
What's going
I dropped. I had it, but
What's going through your head as Ed runs full ball?
partly that. Oh God, he's but glad he paid for. He.
Is
Fuck, I forget
Flazoka
what
hoping
word.
that he paid for insurance?
I'm glad I at least paid for our own insurance.
I don't
That
think insurance is gonna cover that.
well, 'cause- no, oh no, not that for that basically, but more that we at least have a place to. He would at least have a place to stay.
That's the
Yeah.
union. That was the union. You paid 40 gold for VIP being in the union.
The union stuff, yeah,
Yeah.
the wagon.
Which,
Which I
by the
think they
way,
left behind because you mentioned the wagon and the horse
yeah, by the way, the
standing somewhere
wagon.
outside the ring.
Yeah, the wagon is like just over here. But the
It
wagon
got left
itself is
behind.
10 foot long and 5 foot wide. So.
Right.
And it has a door on the back of it. So. You have no clue what they mean by house, but. Anyways, back to it. You're thinking, glad you got that.
Yeah, I got that. So he, even if hit all his stuff goes up in smoke, he has a place he can stay at the very least. Silver linings, to be honest. He's trying to think about the silver linings, just like his silver scales that he is. Still has mud.
He used prestidigitation on it,
That's how he got the mud on him at the first place.
but he also used it to remove it.
I don't think there was ever a time he did it.
I don't
He was
think
not
so,
paying
yeah.
enough. Yeah, he did
I
not.
remember.
I mean,
He
you
did.
could look if you'd like, but I think it was a tavern scene. But Butter, what is Butter thinking? As they go after.
Well, not quite understanding what's going on. He at first is when the goats are dropped, his first reaction is what the hell? But then seeing the urgency in which everyone is running, it kind of clues him in a little bit that something is very wrong. Cuz he knows that look
Yeah.
of, oh shit, everything I love might be gone.
Yep.
So he's following along. He hasn't dropped his goat, but he's following along as well as he can,
Yeah.
partially grumbling about the old man who said that he would look after, but then just absolutely didn't.
Right. So, as you're running and sprinting, Ed, you feel your legs wanting to give out from just the sudden sprint you went in, plus just being in a fight. As you make your way
An armor.
to your shop,
Oh boy.
you see it up in flames in front of you.
It's
Outside,
exploded.
you see many citizens and some Goliaths, which Edward, you know, are just like shopkeepers around the place.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like doing like the ant shuffle like thing with like conveyor belt with like buckets of water trying to help you.
Bucket Brigade.
Yeah, bucket brigade. They're trying to help and put it out, but whatever the hell's going on here is just it's
Yeah,
the fire's
it's just
quite big. Bucket brigade's not gonna save much, at least right now.
God damn.
What do you do?
Well, for a second, he's just gonna stare at the fireball that was once his shopping, just stunned horror. Like
I have a
it
quick
takes
question.
like a couple seconds for him to snap out of it, and react, and suddenly wishes he actually knew any spells that use water to help put out the fucking fire. He tries to think if there's he wonders for a moment if there's anyone actually in the shop, which he suspects is not because he was gone and unlikely to see clients even if it was fucking open, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, his primary concern is, of course, that nobody's in there dying, but just watching the fireball, he just thinks, yeah, there's no way he can get in there and save anything. It's all fucked.
Yeah. One guy runs over with a bucket of water over to the front here and throws it at the fire as a bit of fire at the entrance goes out. So they're slowly making their way through to help, but it seems slow. The rest of you, what are you doing?
I have a question.
Yes?
How long did it take for us to get here?
It's not a huge town, and with Ed full balling out, I'd say Ed was about 30 seconds, just full going. You guys weren't long
Okay.
behind, like, it didn't take you long to run here.
Basically, what I'm asking is my rage still going?
How long does your rage last?
1 minute.
If
You're on...
I believe the talking with the officials and Miss Tiefling probably would have been more than enough time for the rage to have ended by then.
Okay.
At least
Yeah.
your first rage.
Your rage is done. You did level up, so
Okay.
you do have them back and everything.
Yeah. I was just wondering. Well, upon seeing this, the first thing Boiler would think is, damn, I wish I still had my druidic power.
Unlimited power.
But as you look at the burning building and think about you wishing that you still had your druid powers, you sort of like something comes to mind, just a memory almost. Just all you can remember is just blood, slashing, claws, screams. It just flashes in your eyes as you look at this fire, this destruction. thinking about how you could have helped as druid, and you're back after flashes of what happened.
Acting really heavily from this, well, PTSD event, I immediately know what to do and rage and try to find anything of value.
I will say this:
Anything that I think
rage
is
doesn't
important to
half
add.
at all damage.
I know, but it's more to move things out of the way.
Right. If so, you're gonna try and run into the fire.
To find anything valuable. Yeah.
Right.
So basically, I'm looking for anything that Ed. I sprint. Okay, so as I'm sprinting, firstly, we can't move our characters. Secondly, I'm sprinting past. As I sprint past Ed, I yell out, "What's important to you?"
Okay, you should be able to move your characters now.
Yeah. So I start sprinting past, going in and raging, yelling to Ed, "What's important to you?"
I would like to. Crap! I forget what I was going to ask. I'd like to see if I could make a perception check to see
Yeah.
what else might be going on that beyond just the fire
Yeah.
and the
Give me a
people
perception
dealing
check.
with it.
Give me a perception check. I'm not gonna have it a high DC. I'm gonna have it like 9, DC of 9,
Oh,
to see basic stuff.
Let me.
one
yeah.
other thing is if I see someone, I would go get them out. Of course, I'm not
You don't see.
just gonna.
I'm just gonna tell this to you,
I'm just
Butter,
gonna
because
ignore
you're
them.
running in. You're actively looking around for stuff. You don't see anyone inside, but
So I see no signs of living people.
no, not inside. But
Okay.
so give me what's your jack of all trades?
Just putting that in there to remind myself. Hey, I have that up. What's it called again?
Half your proficiency
Jack of all.
bonus valid to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus. You don't have it on perception, so go ahead. So you get a plus
Okay.
1. Draw.
Jesus.
Jesus. Okay, you
That's
see
a double crit.
Everything.
Momentarily,
Momentarily.
he
Everything.
sees everyone as a token.
you see
Looking
through
back,
the
he
fourth
sees
wall.
through a screen and multiple giants.
But
What?
for Zoga, what you see that others might not have paid too much attention to because of the raging fire is someone over here, over in the pen that Ed usually has for like customers to go like put their horses there while he works on stuff while they wait. This guy doesn't seem to be helping. With your nat 20, you recognize this guy from the tavern. This guy like has like one of his sleeves on fire and he's like dipping it into the water trough in there. He seems distracted at the moment.
Ooh. Before I make a move to pursue, I move to beside Ed to catch his attention. I see.
No.
You see the word "kill" being written on the ground.
Ding.
But yeah, what are you
Kill.
doing?
Kill, would you kindly?
To shake him on the shoulder, catch his attention. And I point towards the we'll call it the mini stable, or where?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mini stable to draw his attention to that there's someone in there who's not supposed to be in there. It's like, in there is what I say.
Okay, so I'm gonna go a couple seconds back because Butter did say something on the way in, and I will probably just yell books, blueprints, any information of things he has actually designed.
Anything pink.
And one more thing, as I run in, could I also activate my shifting as well?
Ooh.
We're not in initiative order, so sure.
Okay, because that gives me temporary hit points.
Yeah.
The,
Temporary hit points equal to
Okay.
your level plus your
so
con bonus.
2, 4.
So 4
So I have 4.
temporary hit points.
So as I sprint in, I'm looking for anything that Ed said, like the
Well,
blueprints and books.
This front area is completely burnt to shit. It's complete ash. Like, it's already rubble up front here. The fire
Then I
is
go
slow
deeper.
spreading, but you can try and run through it. Running through it,
I
I
go
a-
deeper.
I will need a con save
Okay.
from you. It's not a strength check,
normal
so your
roll.
rage doesn't give you advantage on this. You're taking the full brunt of fire damage. You do run through it,
Okay.
so choose what way you run. But I'm gonna be rolling some damage for you.
Okay, I have one question.
Yes.
From when I was there, would I have been able to? From when I was there before,
Yeah.
would Ed have gone to?
He went over to the to you, the right room, where he
Would
did his stuff.
okay, then that's where I would go.
And move your token through. As you
I
run
go
through,
right
Butter,
through. I take.
you failed the con save. So, and did you guys see the roll that I did? I'm just double checking that it was 2 GM.
I did not.
Okay, good.
No.
Not either.
You take a full brunt of 12 damage from fire.
Ow!
Ow. So
You-
temp
you
is
went so hard.
gone.
That was 4d6,
So-
by the way.
Oh.
So
Jeez.
you got good with it. You
So-
got good. 12 damage.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh
7,
damn.
8.
That's not-
So I'm at 15 hit points.
Yeah.
Meow? What? Oh, sorry. I saw the cone and I'm like, wait.
That was me
Those are meowing? Is that like an attack
That was
called
me.
meow?
That was me checking one of the things Dragonborns can do with Dragon Breath. I was
What is your
checking how
breath,
much it
anyways?
is cold damage. It's the as a silver dragonborn, I do I would do cold damage in a 15-foot cone.
Is it 15?
And
But
that-
counteract.
So, I thought it was
Would that
30 for
counteract
Dragonborn.
fire?
You might be thinking of a 30-foot line.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me.
So as I enter,
Yeah, I'm putting it up there.
Yeah.
It's saying
50-foot cone.
as I enter, what do I see?
As you enter the room, running through this fire, you feel it scorch over your skin and feel it sort of burn away at you. As you run out of the
I
fire
assume
into this
some of
untouched
the
room.
fur is
It's
singed.
singed, very much so. As you run out of this fire, this blanket of fire, you run into the room that seems mostly untouched. It does look like stuff was rummaged through, though. Stuff is all over the place. But you do see books, you do see like rolled up blueprints and stuff like
Okay,
that.
so firstly I make a note that it was ransacked. I make a mental note of that, just
Alright.
so you guys just off the table in case I forget. I make a mental note of that. Then I grab as much as possible.
Alright.
Like
Give
first,
me strength. I'll make it strength just because. Yeah, just do strength. Because you're like running through, like picking everything up, like you're
or
moving stuff around to pick it all up
athletics.
and hold as much as you can.
Strength or athletics?
Strength. Either way it's advantage, but I'll go athletics. Let's do it.
Okay. I have advantage, right?
You're raging, so it's a strength based, so yes.
Okay. Advantage. 23.
You pick up like a good 90% of everything in there. It's like every book and everything. You leave some books that like are clearly empty, like they're just spare
Okay.
ones that he was gonna use to put more stuff in. But you grab basically everything you can.
Ooh.
And then this is okay.
Is that a window?
Do
There are
I
windows.
think?
Hmm.
Okay, is this a two-story building?
From the outside, you saw there were 2 stories. The top floor looks like much smaller than the bottom floor, so it's like these back 2 rooms.
Okay.
Like it's basically these back 2 rooms are what
Can
the second
I-
floor is.
Can I roll like an insight check to see if Butter would be able to assume if anything would be up there?
Go for
I
it.
think he's already up there already.
No. These are on the bottom floors.
Okay.
Ed knows stairs are here up to a second floor, but Ed upstairs is mainly just where you live. There's not much of your work
Yeah.
up there.
Could I
Downstairs is
yell out? Could I yell out to Ed and see if like Can I yell out like upstairs? Question like if
yeah.
like
Yeah, you can yell, but I will need a
questioningly.
perception check from Ed to hear over the crackling of the fire and everyone over here.
Yeah, that
And
kind of fire just
also
roars.
that, and also that his attention was also drawn by
Other
Bazoka trying to
things.
get his the other thing.
So Ed, I'll need a perception check from you.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for it. There it is.
Oh,
You hear Butter.
Ooh, that was a good fucking roll.
Hell yeah.
Clear as day. And I presume this is gonna repeat backwards when I just yell out, "It's my home!" And probably forget it, get out of there.
To hear it answer
That-
back, I'm gonna need the same thing because it's a back and forth you guys are trying to have.
okay. So I'm perception.
Yeah,
Perception.
it's not a high DC. I'll make it a 10.
Oh,
You
I
make
got
it-
I
you
rolled
make
a
it- you
10
hear-
exactly.
Yeah, you hear him. You hear him back. What they say.
Um. I also want to yell out anything important.
I'll let those perception checks stick, so you can have like a yelling conversation. But
Just constantly rolling perception.
I'll let you guys stick with the 22 and 12, so you can hear each other. As
Okay.
you're yelling over the fire.
You're yelling through the fire and the flames.
Yes.
Ah.
So Ed.
Yeah.
I yell out anything important.
Yeah. I think for a second I wasn't planning on getting back to the shop initially. I didn't even plan out what much of it is in there. Uh, I I kind of want to say he might have savings up there, but I don't want to fuck up the balance of gold, silver, etc. So maybe gonna skip that and say
But you can
nothing that really matters.
ask our wonderful DM.
You can always ask.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, hmm.
Wouldn't
Well,
have
I
any
would-
savings aside of what is
Would-
on his person.
Would Edward? I'm gonna ask you here to think about this. Would Edward have had a savings place, or would you have had it on him?
I mean,
Yes.
he probably would have some saved,
No.
but probably not a whole lot considering his business going a bit into the shitter. So
Screwbald.
if he actually had anything, probably wouldn't be much at all.
Yeah. So you can have some, but it's not gonna be anything worth running through the fire again too.
Yeah.
Because this.
Well, I mean, I
this
wasn't
is a
thinking of
wall
running
right
through the
here.
fire.
This
Yes,
is a
the
wall.
call. Yes, the
I know.
previous call stands. Get the fuck out of there.
So getting out.
Sandwiches.
There are windows in this room too. by the way.
Sandwiches.
'Cause
Oh
if
my
you do-
goodness!
if you do
I
run
sprint
through the
upstairs.
fire- if you do run through the fire with the books and papers and blueprints,
I fucking die and lose everything.
yeah,
I mean, I wasn't actually thinking of doing that.
Not this time around,
Through
anyways.
the fire, through the flames.
So if Ed says that there isn't anything important to him, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna go through.
to jump through
And-
the windows, I'm gonna need athletics just to see how well you jump through the windows. You'll make it through,
Okay.
but it's to see it's glass.
Well,
Also, I just had a terrible
athletics,
thought.
That's advantage. Let's go.
I just had a terrible thought about
23.
what's gonna happen in a second.
Ooh.
You make it through, unharmed.
Okay. I jump
Smash!
through, and I make my way back this way. Because I see fire this way, so I go this way.
But okay, let's do what you two are doing.
Yep.
The others.
You guys
Yeah.
go. I've had my
Ab-
time.
Butter was making the saves of head stuff. I
Yeah,
I
we've all
pointed
got
out there-
pocket.
somebody who obviously did not belong in the mini stable.
Oh. I mean, it might be quite winding from the sprinting and yelling, but I still at least try to take the steps to be able to see around the corner of the building. So it'd be about here-ish. Just gonna just make a quick jog over to the corner to be able to see around and see what the fuck is going on.
It's brought to your attention, so I'm not gonna have you do a roll. You do see the person there, patting their arm as you see now that they've put their arm out, singed cloth from their clothes on their arm, and they've drenched half of their body.
Uh-huh.
You recognize this person from the tavern.
The
Quick
fuck?
question. Quick question. Is the back of the stable open? Can I see through it?
No, it's an enclosed only entrance from the front, so you wouldn't
Okay.
see it.
That's all.
I'm checking a little thingy. Okay. You can probably tell from those lines what I'm thinking of,
Trying to run.
but Then I start trying to close the distance.
Alright.
I follow quickly on his heels.
And I'm not gonna have
Maybe
you
it-
take any exhaustion, so you're still mechanically as if you had run a marathon, but I do appreciate you being like, yeah, I'm still winded.
Probably not getting too far, just barely around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I
Where-
imagine mostly practically limping around the corner of the place.
Where would I be at this point? Would I still be behind, or would I be around the corner?
You'd like it'd sync up, like the time would sync up just about now as you ran out and jumped through and all that.
So I'd be around here.
You'd be there at this point in time.
There. Okay.
So where you were, it's at this point in time. That's where you guys like meet up, action wise.
Got it. Got it. Just let me know, because Butter's still gonna try to make his way around.
You guys can move as
So-
you want. There's no initiative or anything.
I know, but it's important because
Yeah.
whether or not this guy gets caught,
Yeah.
it kind of depends. So I'm just saying, Butter's making his way around. He'd be at like a gentle jog. He wouldn't be going like super fast.
Yeah.
But if he hears like yelling or like get him or anything like that, he will start running.
So Ed, Flazoga, what do? You see this guy like sigh in relief as like he like rubs where he got a bit burnt.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
I have my prepped and resting on the hilt of my longsword. The one that Ed gave me that I bought from him. I'm moving closer, keeping in tandem with Ed so that both I can keep an eye on him and on this this trespasser,
Yeah.
this arsonist. Really.
Yeah.
Suspected arsonist.
Yes.
I mean, confirmed arsonist. If you guys,
Yeah, pretty much confirmed.
And Ed, what do?
I like maybe managed to get a couple steps closer, just just barely limping, trying to catch my breath, and all I might be able to muster is just yell, "Hey!"
As you yell, "Hey!" he like his head like whips over to you, as he like looks shocked and he looks like he's about to sprint.
Build Lego helicopter.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, so would I hear the hay?
Yeah. You're not
Yes,
yelling
then
through
I'm-
fire, so you hear it.
And I'm sprinting. Upon hearing that, that's enough indication for me to start running.
This guy begins to try and sprint. As he runs
I'm right
into,
there.
As he runs into Butter and like falls on his ass. Because Butter's significantly bigger, so he just like hits him like a brick wall and falls.
And
I kinda-
not just significantly bigger, he's also he's also roided out.
Exactly.
With
I'm
the
like,
and
I like kind of stop and look down and am a little bit confused. And then I look up and see Ed and Flazoga and go, "Get him!"
oh,
Get him? Get him? Question mark?
yeah.
Is that that's the question? Get him?
Ooh, I'd like to since Butter basically still has his hands full, literally, with the scrolls and whatnot in books. I'd like to. I don't think I have fast. We actually move back to the space I was at. Hold on, I need to check how fast, how far Where is he that I can, if I can
He is
sprint?
25 feet away. You can just run up to him
You ain't-
without having to dash.
You can run.
Not use my action to dash, and I'd like to grapple him with
Give me a
At-
contested athletics.
okay. Oop.
Athletics is strength. No, yeah, athletics is strength.
Yep. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And let's go.
He's got a 13 on that. You successfully grapple him.
Ooh, I couldn't see. I didn't have my open. Ooh. Nice.
You grapple him very successfully. As he tries to like get out of it, it's like, get off me! Get the hell off me!
I growl at him to get him to stop struggling. So
Intimidate check, I guess.
intimidation. Yeah.
Intimidate versus wisdom. Oh, don't roll on that one.
If I roll a net 1, I'm gonna cry.
You're
I'm
good. He like looks at you with like immediate fear in his eyes. He like just. Okay.
Wait, he isn't dead. Shy a surprise. I had to.
What the fuck do you guys want?
And I'm sure that basically being half melted at the point from the fire, it certainly helps with an
It helps,
intimidating
yeah.
look.
Like he's singed and burned.
I'm
and
still
just
like
dead.
some of the fur is probably on fire right now.
Like the
I'm
end
not
of it.
gonna deny that there is probably some fur that is actively on fire right now.
Yeah.
Hot.
So he just looks at this absolute monster of a man, like still on fire, and just like full of just
With an
gives up
extended jaw as well. Like he's
yeah.
I've used my shifting ability, so I look more animalistic.
Yeah, he's just straight up given up resistance at this point.
Cease your resistance.
The hell do you guys want?
Ed Milne is painstakingly making his way over, just going. The fact that he rounded the corner a little too close and got mildly toasted by the fire didn't help matters at all.
Ooh, it's like that one guy from I don't even know the anime. It's the guy, the how do you like my swimming guy?
Oh,
You know,
Also, a bit more of the fire does get extinguished by the bucket brigade.
yeah.
into the VC chat.
I don't know why, but I just love the phrase "bucket brigade." Sounds so stupid.
Yeah.
It sounds like a goofy Oh, look who's here! It's Ed and the Bucket Brigade.
But as Ed gets closer,
That's actively Ed.
as Ed gets closer, he looks up at Ed, being like grappled by Flizzoga and intimidated by Butter, and he just looks at you and just like scoffs a bit. It's like, damn devil.
So I finally arrived. Just barely mustered the breath to just say, "You fuck! What have you done?"
What you deserve.
I punch him in the face.
Roll a unarmed strike.
Sorry. Oh, so just a D20, right?
Let me have a look.
Or what do I-
around.
It's a strength attack.
Unarmed
If since you're
strike.
not
Yeah, you have to unarmed. Yeah.
How do I do that?
roll 1d20, then add your basically if you hit you do your strength.
nailed it. Uh, how do I do it? /R 1d
Slash
20.
roll 1d20, but there should
There
be
you
a
go.
dice over on the left
13.
side. 13. That hits the AC of 10. What's your strength modifier? It's your strength modifier and damage, right?
Yeah, that's
I have a
believe.
strength modifier of 4.
So you like as he like says what you deserve to Ed. Butter punches
Oh, I
him,
should have
and
rolled that at.
you guys hear
I
like
should
a
have rolled
crack.
that at advantage.
Oh, you can
Oh,
roll with
please tell me.
You can roll with advantage.
please.
Go ahead. I mean, see if you crit.
And by the way, I'm not trying to kill him. Just to make that clear,
Oh,
my
so you're
goal is
going.
not to kill him. It's
Yeah.
frustration with what he said. But I'm not
Oh.
trying to kill him.
Oh, so you're basically back just enough.
It might knock him out.
Yeah, so you're going for the
Roll me
enough.
another d20 because you do have advantage because you're raising. I want to see if you crit.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna say that it doesn't knock him out, but I will say I'm not trying to kill him.
I'm just gonna say this: if you crit, it's gonna kill him. Okay.
Oh wow, I'm so glad.
Okay. I'll just say this: if you hadn't said I'm not trying to kill him, he would be dead. Because you do 4 damage and he has 4 HP. So you would have just immediately killed him. One punch. But,
What punch?
You managed
his nose is
to
broken.
restrain yourself just enough that you hit him and he goes unconscious, just straight up. Like he just goes limp into Zoga's arms, just. Ugh.
So you hear what you deserve, and then boom, crack.
Yeah, it
And
literally.
You get what you fucking deserve.
And I stop and kind of look at my fist and go,
You do have like some blood on it
sorry.
from like his nose and like a tooth flying out. And
Oh,
like,
you. Okay,
oh,
I'm just
sorry.
gonna say this: you did full damage for like his entire hit points, not lethally. Doesn't mean he's not hurt.
yeah, he's hurt. He's hurting.
yeah, he's fucking burned to a crisp almost.
It looks like
everything
it
he
looks like,
touches just hurts.
it looks like I fucking murdered him.
Yeah, he just goes limp in your arms, Flazoga.
I'm like,
I'm just for a moment before I look at it like, so this was one of those people from the people from in the tavern earlier.
would I recognize him too?
Yeah, all of you recognize him.
Okay. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, another fire went out.
I think I
Ooh.
see a body now.
I'm
No.
still on fire.
Uh,
If you guys aren't gonna tell me, I'm not gonna notice.
And
It's not harmful fire. It's just like after like
Just the
an
fur
explosion
on,
thing, it's
like
the
the
corner,
fur I have.
like the edge of your fur.
Like just some of the fur I have is just on fire.
smoldering cinders, basically.
yeah. I mean, it's
Pretty
lightly
much.
on fire.
Lightly on fire, like the tips of some hairs are on fire.
And keep in mind that I look basically like a werewolf right now.
Jesus fuck.
So like I'm
Halfway there.
furred.
Like it looks like someone
Like, I'm
pressed pause
pretty-
on the transformation.
Yeah.
It's like that one video of the cat that put its tail in a candle and just stared at it while the fire basically
Basically.
put itself out.
Except for the fact that I don't notice the fire. So I just have like a tail there, and it's just like that's partially on fire, and I have like the stuff I have on is like a little bit on fire. So if you guys don't say anything, Butter's not gonna notice.
I'm just gonna say, if I get the opportunity, it's gonna have at least a situational awareness to just make his way around to the trough and splash water onto Butter to put the fire out.
You guys can do whatever. They would not in initiative, so you can go out of turn if you want.
Okay, fair enough. Just splashing the water onto Butter to put the fire out.
I yell. I go, "Hey!" And I growl at him like I look very
You're on
mad.
fire.
Upon hearing, "You're on fire," I go, "What?" I look behind me and I see that I'm on fire, and I go, "Oh, uh, sorry."
You
And
just get the cartoon fire alarm sound in your head.
I go, "Oh, sorry," and I pat myself out.
Yep. This is what happens when you dump int. That would be more of a wisdom thing.
The funny
I
thing
find-
is, my wisdom is I have a wisdom mod of 2. My intelligence isn't low; it's a 10.
Yeah,
But
but
this
compared
guy's
relatively.
Yeah.
just laying on the ground, just
Okay.
Yes.
unconscious.
I'm gonna have it step out of this little space before that roof catches fire and all the hay in there.
Can I?
Yeah, I'm gonna drag this guy away a bit.
Yeah. Just
I was gonna ask.
let's get
You're
away
probably-
from
yeah.
the fire.
Yeah,
So
Melissa,
we-
you're
we-
probably gonna have to.
Back to the
Yeah,
street.
I can move him. You guys just move as you
Yeah,
Yeah,
do.
we
About
should we move
edge of the road.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, clearly, this was a. Hold on a second.
Honestly, you know what I should have done? I should have done a reckless attack against him.
You did do a reckless attack against him.
But I was just, I don't know.
You
It
did
was
a reckless.
me.
I briefly had the single evil thought of they should have just chucked him into the fire.
But no.
Uh,
We do
Butter,
still need.
Butter has.
I
has
know.
enough
This wall
awareness.
is smashed. They had just yeet, get rid of the evidence. Oh, imagine that if they all thought they accidentally killed. Like, okay, fuck, just chuck him into the fire.
What would I roll to get to do a to throw him? I'm curious. I want to see if Butter could.
It would
throw
be a
him.
strength. It would be a strength.
Just straight strength,
Um,
or would it be athletics?
Yeet.
I'll say strength because you're trying to throw.
Strength. Okay, I'm just curious.
Yeah. But
Oh yeah, I maybe would have just made it.
I think you would have like thrown him here from there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was there, and I was thinking,
Yeah.
I was going off of what Ed said, so throwing him
You'd
directly
be able
into
to
the
throw
fire.
him like right on the edge of the fire, but
Yeah. Butter does not do that. Just to clarify.
so what do you guys do? You have this unconscious person. Just
That we've just dragged away from the trough.
yeah,
How much can he? How much can he carry?
butter. How much can butter carry?
No. How much can the dude carry?
Oh, this
Me.
guy's not strong at all. He's just a normal person.
I'm
He's got-
asking how much. How much can he carry?
He has a strength score of 10. Let me. Carrying capacity
That's
is
150.
strength score multiplied by 15. So 150 pounds max. Like pushing it.
Yeah.
150. Okay. I was just because if he was like really weak, I was gonna put just the chest I have on my back. I was just gonna put it on him, so that way he couldn't run away. But the
I mean,
chest is
he's
only
unconscious.
25
He's at 0
pounds.
hit points
so-
unconscious. He's not gonna.
I know, but it was
Like, he's not
just
dead.
in
but
case.
He's not getting up.
Just in case.
Yeah. Thank goodness we can see that he is breathing.
Yeah, he's slowly breathing. Like,
But yeah.
At this point, it turns back to just watch the building burning.
you,
At least some of it's going up, but yeah,
Uh,
his days as a merchant are fucking gone. And he
I
turns back to the guy. It's like, he struggles internally, knowing they probably should be turning this guy into the authorities. But also part of it just wanting to squeeze him by the balls until he squeals. He's really having the most evil thoughts he's ever had.
As you're looking at them, give me a perception.
Oh,
I'll ask
okay.
all of you, actually. All of you, as you're looking at this guy, give me a perception.
Is it passive or?
No, you're not just...
Things.
Looking at him is just passive. But,
Okay.
no. Butter sees...
18. I got a
And-
20. Whoa.
Flazoga, are you gonna roll? Or do you want to roll? Or... It's okay.
I'm gonna roll. I have a potato for a computer, remember?
Yeah, all good. So, Butter, as you're looking at this guy, Ed fails to see it, but Flazoga sees
Ooh.
it. You two see a piece of parchment sticking out of his pocket
Ooh.
as he lays there.
Ooh,
Is it-
before Butter can move, I'll be the first one to reach for that, just in case.
Alright,
Just for safety.
you grab it out of his pocket. It's rolled up, so you have to open it up. Do you open it?
Yes.
The
As you
paper
open it,
reminds Butter about all the stuff he currently has in his arms, and he's like, "Oh, here, Ed," and just gives him all of, like, hands over all of the stuff. that he
Drops it on,
grabbed.
and it crumbles underneath the paper.
Ed, there's a lot of stuff there, but you do notice, like, not all of it's there.
Not all of it.
No.
Ooh.
But anyway, Flazoga, as you open up the parchment, you see this.
Ooh.
Ignore the chroma key, like, PNG stuff in the background, like, tension parchment. I couldn't get rid of that.
Yeah.
But it's just that symbol
So
on parchment.
It's all parchment. Ooh.
Ooh, a Libra.
If you would like...
That's me.
If you
but-
would like, you can roll an Arcana check.
Ooh, it's gonna be a tough one, but
Butter see
I'm
it.
gonna say the DC for this is a 20 to know exactly what it is.
Oh.
oh god.
Does
So,
Butter
A
see this?
15 gives you a general idea. A 20 gives you exactly what it is.
Okay,
Did Butter
fuck it,
see
let's try it.
Arcana.
Does
I'm in-
Flazoga hold it out? So we all see it.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
You
damn!
got a 20!
You got it.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Exactly. Flazoga.
I'm not gonna roll. I'm gonna say that he didn't show us. He just looked at it.
Yeah, he
Just
looked
looked at it like,
Flazoga,
oh
as you-
shit!
As you look at this parchment, being from a higher status family, you've
Hey.
seen your fair share of magical effects and symbols. This is something you recognize from higher class society to manipulate those of the lower society or without magical protection. You recognize this as a mind alter sigil.
Ooh,
But-
being
But with
high class.
knowing exactly what it is, you also feel that its effects have drained. It's been used. It has one use, and it's been used.
the scroll's gone.
To
Mhm.
one use.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
it's useless it's useless, but it still has its sigil written on it.
And
Oh.
and as I look at the symbol, my face and snout does contort into one of recognition, recognizing what this means.
Flazoga uses these on the regular.
No,
Zoga just
Joking.
recognizes it from like higher class society of
For
like
what
using it to manipulate others. It's
I
for
recognize.
Zoga, it's a fairly easy thing to defend against, but it's fairly easy for someone who can afford it. So a lot of lower class people just aren't defended against it.
As I make sure to show the other two what the sigil is, I say, fellas, Edward, Goldeye, I think this is. I think there's a bit more to this than just whatever went on in the tavern.
Hmm. Do you explain what it is?
I I'll wait for either of you to ask about it or put in your comments first before I give my explanation of it.
Yeah, I would simply pop out the what? What is it?
I kind of look
This
at it and just go, how
pretty
so?
scary. This this here is a mind altering spell, one that's been used and is no longer usable.
Like
It's
mind
a
control?
you could call it that, yes.
And I
So this,
just laying out a quite. Oh, fuck.
This this here is very common. This is the kind of thing you'd see up higher in a more high society places
so
in court and such.
this bloke,
Uh, without explaining how I could possibly know that.
so this bloke got used by someone r- powerful.
I would say so.
I mean, now I feel a bit bad for punching him in the face.
We don't know. We don't know if he was the one to use it though, or if it was used on him and left on him. We don't
Oh,
know what this could be, what this but about who used it. We just know it's been used.
I mean, wouldn't that uh demon looking gal, would that kind of fit the description of someone who has enough power to be able to get one of these?
considering how she's been so successful by strangling my own business, she might have.
I was thinking of the other tiefling.
No, not the child.
No,
The
no,
ch-
no. Yeah, not that
Child.
not the child. I was like, but it was what was fresher on my mind than the rival. By the way, I
I,
was thinking, how
I
could
mean the
this?
rival, not the child.
oh, the child.
But yeah, but yeah, yeah. This could very well be the work of whoever this rival lady of yours is.
I simply say, I gotta find that bitch.
Edward, Edward, give
Yes.
me DC. I'm gonna get it. Say DC 22 history check.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let me find the thingy.
You can't see it, but my
History.
face is a look of. Wait, what the fuck?
Nope.
Alright. Go back to it.
Get good.
You get nothing from that roll. Right. So
Absolutely nothing.
absolutely nothing. No, it was a set
Damn.
DC to get anything. But as you guys are talking, you do hear some people go, "Alright, we got the fire out." And you notice the fire's completely out now. Like, it seems they managed to save a good, like, I don't know, 40% of your shop.
See, I didn't have
Damn.
Like, it was a constant flow of buckets going forward and back of, like, water bucket, go, splash, give it back.
Would I know?
Yeah,
if
that's
my
how.
would I
The
know if my
rats were-
effort was actually worth something?
Pardon?
Sounds like a
Would I know if my effort was actually worth something?
What, you're to... Oh, yeah, no. You do see that the room you were in did get hit by the fire before it was put out.
So the stuff
So-
that was in there would have been.
Would have been gone, yes.
damaged.
Like, this area hasn't collapsed like the front area has, but fire
Okay.
did get into there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually thinking, you remember when I said I was thinking like the nasty shit that would happen when butter jumped out, that you know what happens in fires when you smash a window, it just creates a source of oxygen and the
Yeah.
fire quickly fucking explodes in every direction
Yeah.
into the space that was just open.
So you definitely saved everything that you had.
Yeah, boy. Success.
Phew.
I'm gonna tie up the dude.
Alright? I'm not gonna make you do any check, you just straight up tie him up.
I mean, if I had to do a check to tie him up, I'm gonna be very sad because he's unconscious.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You start to
It's
see
it's a
people
check.
walking
It's a
away
check
now.
about knowing how to tie a knot.
Yeah, you start to see people walking away now as the fire's out, it's all done, like their job's done and they've finished helping out. Man,
Would Butter know what a cop is?
would Butter know what a cop is? That's a question for you.
I'm not
guys.
sure.
It just makes a mental note that he will need to thank his neighbors for putting in the effort to save his shop despite the loss.
Well, I'm asking you because I don't know if the order
I would
he's
say-
from
I'd
has ever interacted with someone. Like,
I'd say if from what you've said if it was me personally, from what you've said in our last session, how he has met with people in other towns,
yeah.
he might recognize is such a people who keep watch things, but he might not know it.
It's
they're
a
called.
newer concept too, but you are aware that there are some people you typically just go to when something happens. You're not sure
Okay.
like the full concept, but you know those sort of people.
we need to get firstly funny. We should get I don't know what you guys call it.
A constable.
That might be it.
Disregard the constabulary.
Problem
police.
solver? I don't know.
I'm just saying provost because I'm stealing that from another from a book series I read.
The 5-0.
But Butter tries his best to make an approximation. He just ends up landing on problem solver. Or or
If you got
or town's
oh,
problem solver or city problem solver. That's kind of what he would end up saying.
nice, nice.
Am I gonna need to roll to know what the authorities are called in this town?
They're just guards. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
Like, it's a small town, so there's not many. It's like it's literally
Yeah.
just
I
like probably
mean,
like
you
a
might
group
have
of
to
5
roll to
people.
understand. You might have to roll to understand what Butter's saying.
Maybe.
You can choose if you want to. You can choose to roll, or you can interpret it yourself. How Ed would interpret it.
Like, problem solver, what the fuck? And just mumbling to himself, like, giving a good thing for a couple seconds.
And Butter might go like, like the guys that stand around with the long, pointy sticks.
And then I immediately perk up so fast, I practically jumped like, guard!
Yeah, that.
Ironically, that might have been loud enough to be interpreted as a call to the nearest guard.
Oh, it's about like closer to the end of the day now. It's a small town. These guards are lazy. Okay, they're not paid to do their shit.
Volunteer.
Not paid enough to do this shit.
Yeah, they're not paid. They're just people who volunteered. So they're not paid, so they're not out at the moment because it's getting late. So you'll have to go out and find them actively.
Fuck.
I
Would I
assume
have any idea
pirating
where the
is
most
not
common
bad.
station, where the most common places where guards are stationed are?
Yeah, no, like you know where like their thing is.
Or at least the nearest post.
Yeah, it's actually just like down the street a bit for you.
So,
Yeah, that's like
I'm gonna
Fucking
pick
worthless
up.
guard.
I'm gonna pick up the goat that I had because I did not bring that to the fire.
Yeah, I assume you
goat.
put down the
Butter's
giant
not
goat.
like
You have the big
Yeah,
goat, by the way.
I dropped it before
You know,
I
you
ran.
run through the fire with the goat. Now it's cooked.
It's perfectly cooked. No, but I would pick up the goat, like heave it over my shoulder, and then also grab the unconscious guy by the scruff of his shirt
Yeah.
and like look at Ed and go, "Where are we going?"
And I just look over my shoulder down the street, remembering where the fucking useless guard post is. And I just point over my shoulder and turn around and start walking.
being carried by the scruff of his by the scruff of his shirt.
He fucking dies.
He chokes out on his shirt.
A guy that just vomits when unconscious and just
If
drowns
that
in his own
happened,
vomit.
Butter be like, "Damn it! I tried to keep him alive.
Yeah.
I tried so hard and got so far."
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. So I get the goat up and I'm like I've already dropped all the papers just to be clear. Like
You've given them to
Basically.
yeah.
I've
I
putting it lightly, I've chucked them at Ed.
Yeah.
Just chuck them.
Like I just
Probably
open
just
my-
before punching the guy, like in the same motion, punch the guy and just shove a
No,
kilo of paper into his face.
I was holding them all, and then when he said what was it? What did he say?
Hey,
You
it's just
what you
hey.
deserve. It's like what did you
Yeah,
Oh,
when
what
he
you-
said
Ed
when he
asked,
said
"What
what
did
you
you do?"
deserve, I had my arms like kind of crossed over all of the stuff, and I like extended my arm down into his face.
extend hand.
Extendo hand.
So I just like punched down into his face, still holding on to everything, and then once we got over here, I just kind of, whenever you have your arms full of stuff and you just kind of throw it onto like a bed where you like push your chest out to get it a little bit farther. That's basically what I did.
Yeah.
I just kind of all the
Yeah.
stuff at Ed.
And probably the second Ed gets that all of those papers, he just lets out the meekest just thank you that almost sounds like a whimper.
I'm gonna have to roll perception to hear that. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage because you are so weak. Damn, 9.
9.
Nine. 9.
I hear the whimper. That's about it. I don't hear the thank you.
I roll up the scroll. It's going to be very useful evidence. You gotta keep a special eye on that thing,
And then we
and
go
make
to
sure
cards.
it get mixed up in Ed stuff by accident.
It was a self job. It was for insurance. But yeah, we make our way to the guard post, I guess.
Alright.
Making our way down.
Making my way downtown.
So
Walking fast.
you guys head to
Faces
the
pass and a
guard
homebound. Da-da-da-da.
What is the best description of this episode? References.
So you guys
So I'm
make your
dragging
way
that
down
guy.
to the local guard post.
Where's that man?
Oh,
Oh, he disintegrated. Oh no!
Oh yeah, I gotta put him in.
oh,
Here you go.
this
I
is
didn't
not-
mean for him to
He
disintegrate.
just pops into. I am misaligned from the grid.
So
I
am
feel a great disturbance in the force.
There you go.
Could you imagine that just the character feels uneasy because they are misaligned with the grid?
They aren't within one. They're
We are-
in between 5 foot.
That's what planes walking is, just being
Also,
misaligned
that's a
with the grid.
giant. That's a giant door.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, that's huge.
okay. I'm just gonna
That's a
say this: the
10
map wasn't
foot
the
wide
best size.
door.
Like I'm just saying this. I was trying to align the grid and the grids on the map. This is what it got to.
Fair enough. I'm just saying that's a 10-foot wide door.
The doors are normal sized. The dog is normal sized. Leave it, okay, please.
Okay.
Cerberus?
I tried.
I was thinking
I'll
we
just
were
tell you
about to
this,
meet
I made
Cerberus.
this place rushed.
It's
I just
okay.
made
It was just. It was just. I just kind of noticed. I'm like, wait a minute. That door is gigantic.
But no, I literally just made this. Okay.
Fair enough. We can't control our characters.
I literally just gave you guys control. Oh, different
Nope.
layers. They're on different layers.
There we go.
You're drawing on the wrong layer.
I kick in the.
Yeah,
10-foot
Oh,
that's definitely the right choice to make.
Yes, kicking the door to the fucking police station, pretty
give
much.
me a strength check. Your rage has run out.
I do with
I have
disadvantage.
Flasoga just
I do
chasing
it
him with
at
a flashbang.
disadvantage because I'm
Fair
not trying to actively break the door. I'm just trying to open it.
I'm a
I
city.
just have a bit too much strength.
Sure. Disadvantage.
Help!
You
Uh-oh.
kick the door, and like you hear the
I can't
hinges
see anything
like
because I got the
you hear the
open
hinges
on my-
sort of groan as it goes, like it goes, boom, and like they like bend a bit too much, but it still stays on hinges. I was like, there's a firm dent even in the wood. From your
I'm
foot.
so glad. I'm so glad that I asked to roll it to defense.
But as you do that, the guard that's just standing here, like looks at you and just goes, "What the hell are you doing?" And like has his weapon up and like pointing it at you. And like all the other guards like quickly like stand up from their table where they were clearly like drinking and gambling. This guy runs over. They all have their weapons out. You just kicked the door into the guard post.
I'm here to report a crime.
I'm just in the back here, just face palming, rubbing my temple because of
But, Edward, you know these guards are just volunteer guards. They're not
Yes,
like officials.
yeah, I'm gonna scooch over to the door so they can see me. Like, it's okay, guys, relax.
And keep in mind, I'm still holding this unconscious man who's bleeding heavily from the face.
Like these guards are like they see Ed, so like their weapons are like half down a bit more, but like they still have them in hand and like, what crime you talking about? Like this guy, like
They're at low ready.
yeah, they're low, they're ready just in case, but like Ed being there,
I
is
kind of
like,
I tossed the guy forward.
Yeet.
I'm like,
God, my potato computer's acting up.
the hell is
It's not.
Oh,
This menu opened up in like from the bottom right. That's covering more than basically all the message log thing. So I can't see any rolls at the moment. Hold on. It's taking its. Oh, please tell me it didn't close it out. Okay. Okay. Nope. We still got. We're still here. We're still here. Everything's good. Everything's okay. Stay calm.
okay?
Stay calm. Stay fucking.
Everybody stay
What's
calm.
the procedure, guys? What's the procedure? Stay fucking
Um,
calm.
Butter just is like, this guy lit this man's house on fire.
And Ed, you see
And
this guy who has like just slightly like more polished armor than everyone else. Like you know him as the guy who like thought to have the guards made. Walks up to this guy and just goes, "All right, take him to a cell just for now. We still have to look through this."
who?
Like he just like this guard here just like goes, "Fine,
No, but
Frank."
Take
And he, like,
the one
begins
guard.
talking.
Does he go which guy?
Hmm?
Does he go which guy between Butter and the guy that Butter threw?
No, it's like,
Who's the actual criminal?
the guy was like, "Take him," and like pointed like with his weapon a bit
Okay.
like, down to the unconscious
Okay,
person.
I thought it was just like take him, and then the one guard like looks back and forth between the two and is like, which one?
But this guy walks up to you, Frank, as you just heard the other guard call him. It's like walks closer to you and just goes, "So Edward, something about your place burning down?" Because Butter literally just said, "This guy burnt down."
Yes, and for a second I look around. If I can peek through the door, I look around the room to see if there's any windows that actually face the direction of the shop.
No. The windows at the
No.
back here face towards like a beautiful view. Like
Yeah.
outside of the town, but
It's
nowhere-
all
nowhere else.
focused outside of the town.
Yeah.
And it takes all of my might to try to stop the biting sarcasm, but I just want to go. Yeah, you're the last one in town to find out.
Is that what he says?
Is that what he says?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys are pretty
Okay.
much the last guys in town to find out.
Frank just like
He's a bit
Looks-
sore.
Frank looks at you and just like with like this face of just disdain just goes, "Yeah, 'cause we're getting paid so much to keep watch. Anyways, the fact you have guards in this town, you have to thank to me. So I wouldn't be complaining."
I just take a deep breath and sigh, and I know, I'm sorry.
So you say
Fusoga
this guy
has
burnt
something
down
to
your
show
house?
you.
Yes.
Fusoga has something to show you, and I kind of grab Fusoga by the shoulders and like put him up front.
I get moved.
Like a child being shoved onto the stage for the school play. Just yeah.
Walk in here,
I'm
god
just-
damn it, get out of the doorway. And like steps back a bit to give you guys room. So you're not standing in
just
the
hold-
doorway.
Yeah.
Still
I'm
have
just-
my hands on Fasoga's shoulders, moving him forward.
I just have.
Scooching over. Oh no, they've
Like-
been.
There you go.
So- what do you
Flazoga just
have?
piggybacking on Butter.
I'm just the whole time that Butter is holding me, I am holding on to the scroll with both hands, like it's tucked right up against me. Like, oh god, oh fuck,
What is that?
and I hold it out to him. This is the remnants of a mind-altering spell.
Like
Once
he
I-
gets
once I-
real close up to it and like squints at it. It's like looks like some jargon to me.
I'm
This
sorry,
is
know
you
what it is? Not
are
even
you
I
a
know
magic
what it is.
caster?
Guard,
is high-
guard looks at the thing and just goes. No fucking idea.
I have no clue what this is. You say it's a mind alter spell. He looks back
It's
at
what-
he looks back at the other guard and just like smirks a bit. It's like, sure, that exists. Okay, so you're trying to say what?
Oh,
Are you
hon,
trying to persuade him that you're correct?
Like it.
oh,
Roll insight.
gonna be fake.
Fazoga, roll insight. You guys can.
before I do
You guys can roll insight
before I
if you
do
like.
that, quickly,
Yeah.
fine.
Butter's not really looking for insight, but he might be looking at Butter might be looking around the place at all the other guards.
Yeah, you can do perception better. Anyone who wants to can do an insight on him after that comment.
Oh, it's first level. Okay.
19.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna make my insight check before I even think about persuasions. And find why did I not take this that spell? Could have been funny, but oh well. Oh, come
He casts
Charm
one
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And immediately ends it and is like proof.
okay, where is insight there.
Ed, do you want to do insight too, or up to you if you do?
Oh.
Yeah, it hasn't loaded.
Oh,
I don't
there
see.
you go.
Flazoga, you
Oh.
think he's absolutely buying it. You think he couldn't believe you more. He's fully like believes everything you're saying at the moment.
I think I'm gonna roll inside as well.
Go ahead.
Hopefully, it might have a better shot considering he's seen these people around.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll give you insight
might
because
be
you
able
know
to
these people.
smell the sarcasm.
Yeah.
Oh, I have horrible insight. Okay,
I'll
let's
give you
see.
advantage
Wait,
though.
did you say
12.
okay?
You
That's
you
pretty
get the vibe that he's not fully buying everything that he's saying. Like
He thinks he's very sus.
he's not buying the whole this is a mind altering spell bit specifically. At least that's what you catch anyways.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
he also does Ed also catch the fact that Filzoga is totally hyped for the fact that this guard is absolutely with it?
Sure, yeah. Also, Butter, with your 19 perception, you basically see everything. You see this guy get put into this cell because like these like walls are just like like bars.
They're bars.
So you see him like
Yeah.
get clamped in by the guard, and the guard walk out. There's 2 dogs tied up over here. There's some cards and some ale on the table. Like over here is like a board of people who are banned from the city.
Do I see one guard with like
You've been
ace of spades up, an ace of
Clubhouse.
spades up his sleeve?
No, they're not cheating.
Ed is just pet the dog.
Well, upon seeing
Pet the dog. Pet the dog.
do I notice that do I notice the guard for that stuff or no?
For what stuff?
Like what they rolled for the insight. Do I notice that at all or no? I'm asking if that gets included.
No, because you didn't roll insight. You
No?
rolled perception.
Then Butter
You
it
just
just
see
starts.
what's around everything. That's...
Butter makes his way towards the dogs.
Like they're just straight up sleeping. Like they look old. Like
Oh,
they
boy.
look
Butter
strong
just starts-
but old. It's like
Butter just starts petting the dog. Like he kind of sits between the two, and just starts petting both of them at the same time.
this guy just goes there. It's like, what are you doing? Those are working professionals on their break.
Meanwhile, Edge just turned into Flazoga, just whispering like, "He's not buying it."
Flazoga thinks he's
Flazoga
absolutely
is
buying it. Like Flazoga's
What do you
like,
mean?
full on like.
What do you mean he's not buying it?
What do you mean?
Look at him. He's buying it so much. It's just like this
No,
stone face
he
of like
thinks you're full of shit,
the
my
fuck?
friend.
I roll insight to insight. Fat insight.
Insight upon insight upon insight.
do you insight Ed?
This guard over here does like the card captain isn't buying your shit, isn't buying it. This guy does walk over and is like, oh yeah, I have a mate that what are those like in a like court case up in Winterfell, is it? Like, I
I don't remember the
Neverwinter.
map.
Neverwinter.
Can you?
Thank you.
Oh my goodness! I just saw the post of the door kicking.
Oh,
I'm sending memes into the VC if you guys aren't paying attention.
oh no, I wasn't looking there. Oh, that's a great gif.
I sent it.
If the guy was in front of the door, that's what would have happened.
Yeah, but this
Wait, do
guy
we have
here,
Tupper here? No, we don't. Ah,
This guard here does mention, oh yeah, I've seen something like that before. I think he's on something there, Captain. And the guy,
Yes.
Frank just looks back at him and is like, "Oh, shut up, Henry. Everyone knows you're the town idiot. Step back." And like Henry just like sort of sulks, and he just goes walks
Sugar,
over
shut
back
up,
to
Meg.
his chair.
shut up, Nova.
I growl at the other guy. I'm like, don't be mean to Henry.
This guard puts up his weapon, and like Frank just like sort of chuckles. It's like, alright, so you say that guy did something. Let's get on with what the hell happened.
I go full. I go full crunk, just going. No, he's got a point.
I don't want to hear it, Ed. Now,
This is
can we
high.
get onto this so we can get back to what we were doing.
This is stuff from people with money. This is the work of someone who has connections and money. This is
Uh-oh.
Right.
I cannot imagine this going very wrong.
no. I don't even know where. I honestly don't know where I'm going with this. I just like this is something that this is a high society thing. This is something that
We
This is
think
this is someone who absolutely had money on them for it.
we think that there's a connection between this guy and a demon woman or something.
I already forgot the name.
Alright. None of them
Keep
are
in
What
mind,
was their
Butter,
name again?
Down. They're just looking
Butter
at it,
doesn't
don't
know
leave me
what the
alone.
word. Butter doesn't know what a tiefling is, so he's just going off base description. That's how he does most things,
Demon
is
woman.
going
Got
based
it.
off of
Right.
basic description. So if
And
anyone else can clarify tiefling, it's just he says demon woman.
I imagine it would quickly pipe up with the actual name.
Tiefling.
No, I don't mean the name of the species. I mean her actual name.
Would you be
Probably,
like hit the name? She's a tiefling.
yeah.
Like clarify what Butter is saying,
so
because
Edward just straight up says the name.
the name.
Like,
Let's see if
do
I
you
can
name.
find it.
remember the name? Do you remember the name of your rival?
Yeah, probably would. Yes.
Ed would.
No, I mean you.
Oh,
Do you remember? If not, I can remind you. I'm just asking. Do you?
I
Remember?
forgot.
Grace Darkheart.
Yes, that isn't ominous at all. Yeah.
oh yeah, I remember I made that comment about that. Not foreboding at all.
So you think Grace did this? Despite the fact you
We
brought
found-
in another person.
we
saw
found that guy and another with Grace exchanging money at the pub up in blank direction where the pub was. The pub, the
There's one
Tavern.
tavern. There's one tavern. Galloway.
okay,
That-
the tavern.
Yeah. It's like, sure. We can go talk to Grace if you like, but I mean, you already brought in a separate, different person.
I mean, she'll deny it.
She probably will. I am sure there was a conspiracy to commit this crime. And
Well, I
the
can't
second
trust
the word
us.
conspiracy leaves my mouth, I just, oh, they're gonna think I'm a fucking nut job. I just think that.
You know what I
Um,
think, Ed? Frank looks at you like dead in the eyes. I think you're a failing businessman looking for any chance to get back at a rival who just sells better stuff.
Butter stands up very quickly,
Oh boy. Oh
very
joy.
angry, but he manages to get himself under control and slowly makes his way over to the guard. Not directly behind him, because he's not. He's
So Ed,
trying to.
That's dumb.
we'll look
He's trying to
into
do
it.
this intelligently.
We'll look into it, Ed, but I have to say this is a new low for you.
And I would like to do a persuasion against him,
What do you say? As you try to persuade him.
but I'd
Roll.
also like to ask if the Heart of Darkness could add something to this. Not make it advantage, because I think that's too much, but maybe give it like a plus.
I will say I will. Will extend you every courtesy to do that I must to help you.
I'm willing to even say what Butter would say, and then you can decide.
Yeah, say what Butter would say, and I'll decide from there.
Butter would say, look, Ed, so far as I've known him, has been an extraordinarily graceful man. He doesn't seem like the person who would lie about this kind of thing. Could you at least...
Oh, everybody's just going into southern accents.
Sorry. Could you at least give him the common courtesy, or not the common, sorry. Could you at least give him the courtesy of looking into it?
Give me a persuasion roll. Just +2.
Okay. R D20 plus.
I wish I could speak because I would so want to help out with this.
What's your normal persuasion? Your persuasion is a 0, so yeah. You get +2.
Please.
21.
You get
You got very good.
I got a
You're
19.
I said I'll look into it, but I'll actually look into it, okay? Just I know
inside check.
from what I can guess, I know Ed longer than you, and he's on his last legs. Who knows what desperation might come? As he says that
appreciate-
last bit, he gives like a little glance over to Edward, and then looks back at Butter as he's talking.
I appreciate your effort towards this.
Good. Now, if you mind, I'll go look into it after this game. Thank you for coming.
I kind of figured that would happen.
It just turns to leave, just completely sulking over, realizing he is basically the butt of every joke in his fucking town. Like, he's just giga depressed. Not only did he lose everything,
Dogs.
like,
And I
there's
make my way out.
no respect in his town left for him.
And as
I
you
wave
guys
bye
walk
to the
out, you
dogs.
see them just walking back over to where they were before you guys came in.
Can I roll an insight to know whether or not they're actually going to do it, or if they're going to lie to me like that old man?
Roll inside.
Can I have advantage? 'Cause I've been lied to before.
No.
So just no moral.
You're not getting advantage, just go.
Sorry.
You
I
think
trust them.
you think that he is never gonna look into it.
Oh shit.
Oh.
You think that he just straight up lied to your face, and
I
he will
closed the
never
door.
look into it.
Lying. I close the door. Lying bastard. And I leave.
I turned to Ed, still actually still feeling kind of down. I was like, hey, we at least saved some of your stuff. Your stuff, and you have a place you can stay.
I just sigh deeply and just go like, yeah.
Uh,
barely comforted by this.
And then I remember, how big the the wagon was. Like, is
Gonna be a little cramped.
just thinking it. That's a small. It was a small wagon, horse drawn. Like, how are we gonna fit? All three of us gonna fit in that thing? I'm just thinking. How are we all gonna fit in that thing?
How's Butter gonna fit?
It's so he
Butter.
gets
Where do you
Door.
guys go?
I mean, Butter would take the goat. I forgot that the Butter still had the goat on his shoulder this entire time.
he takes the goat behind the shed.
Butter would probably either he'd follow the other guys if they indicated that they wanted to go somewhere else, but otherwise Butter's gonna start making his way to the their new residence, whatever, their new place of living.
Wagon.
That, thank you.
The Volkswagen bus.
To the child. To the child.
The child.
So you guys
And Ed might go there as well, but he's gonna just shuffle pathetically, his gaze never leaving the spot, like directly 2 steps in front of him. He's just miserable.
Alright, so you guys make your way back. I
Cue the saddest song played it on the tiniest violin.
don't believe I have a car or wagon.
Blow up to smithereens and spew my tiny symphony. I can't continue. I can't.
Which violin song, Ed? There are too many.
You guys come back. This is the best one I could find, by the way. So
Yeah.
just use your
That's
imagination.
okay.
It's just a representation. The cart.
That's the
The
point.
cart looks like
That's part of
basically.
D&D.
The cart basically looks like a miniature house, squished and stretched, essentially.
So, a micro house.
Yeah, but with a full-size door on the back here.
Basically, yeah.
So a micro house.
Yeah,
It's vaguely a camper trailer.
yeah. And,
I'd say like Volkswagen Winnebago.
and the little tiefling girl's sitting there, just like the goats are gone, so like they're not there, and there's like a small like dirt trail to the back of the wagon. So it seems that she did what Butter said. She had to drag
Butter's-
them, but by the looks of it, but
Butter silently fist pumps. he's psyched.
she looks over at you guys and goes, "Oh, great, you're back."
Yeah, his place burned down. And I just kind of make my way back.
So
and
blue.
Oh, that's really sad.
throw
to
the
hear.
goat in.
But Harry, at least you got this place now. And she like pats like the wagon. And she's like sitting on the front.
It's
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
it's worth. Hopefully, it's worth every gold I spent on it.
Oh, it is.
I say, look how small it is. I'm like doubting that there how much. Just trying to figure out just how much room, how cramped it will be in there.
Butter, do
mean-
you open the door? You walk to the back.
I mean, I did say that Butter threw the goat into the back. So, yes.
So he opens the door. Okay. Well, as you open the door,
Goats
you
fall
can't-
out.
you can't quite like comprehend it a lot, but something's not right because you open the door to this small tavern and it's like you open the door to an actual house. You
Wait,
see,
what?
it's much bigger on the
Oh,
inside.
shit.
Oh,
what
it's
you
like
see.
it's like the bag of holding kind of thing, or
Butter
Hammer
looks...
space.
Butter
Hammer-
sticks his head in, looks around,
It's fully
Pulls it-
furnished. It's a proper actual house.
pulls his head out and looks at the other two and just goes, is this a rich thing?
You two guys have no idea what he's talking about because
Yeah.
all you know is
The
you
weird
open the
question
door.
makes Ed vaguely lift his gaze up from the ground towards Butter, like, what?
Butter looks awestruck as he points like inside the cart. Like he's looking like back at them and then looking back inside
Yeah, buddy,
and
you've
just
never
continues
seen
to
anything
be awestruck
like
by
before.
this.
You haven't seen anything like it before.
And the only words that Butter can think is, there's room.
I thought there was gonna be a rest of a sentence, just, there's room. Sorry, it just made me think of the one scene from Interstellar where it goes, there is a moment, and then it explodes and dies.
Yeah, but
So
Butter's,
basically, this
like,
definitely gets Ed's attention, and he starts
yeah,
moving
'cause
towards the back of the.
Butter is absolutely pointing into the wagon. Whether or not you guys understand what he's meaning doesn't really matter to him, but he's pointing inside, going, "There's room,"
There's room.
and then proceeds to just walk in.
Right. You walk in. I will continue. Whoever, do you guys like? I'll continue with you later. Just so
Yeah,
you watch
go.
Butter walk in, but you'd expect the wagon to shake a bit, at least from like such a big guy walking into it. It doesn't fucking budge as he walks in.
Do I even have to like bend down at all, or do I like? I don't know how big the door
A
is.
bit like it's a door
I have
for
to
a
duck
normal
down a
sized
bit.
person, so you duck down a bit and go in.
Yeah. Once I'm in, I'm standing straight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this time, I round the back of the wagon to have a look inside, see the open door, and just realize that the space goes way beyond the size of the wagon. I was like, holy shit! He's huge! And then I immediately step inside right after Butter.
Ooh.
Like, now we're just piggybacking and
I'm just here. I am finally. Like I said, when I finally get to peek in, I'm like, worth 40 gold. I'm just surprised that my first
We're
Worth it.
surprised at the price.
is that we only get this for 40 gold, and then we get now. I'm just like, we get this 40 gold.
Okay.
ooh,
There's
As you
even
guys
a map
walk in,
on it.
let's go this one by one. Butter, you're the first to walk in here. Let me just make it so you can move around. Butter,
Okay, on. Just
done.
real quick, I'm sorry. I need to say this just out of character. This is fucking awesome.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I
Hell
love
yeah.
this. This is so cool.
So,
Anyway,
Butter, you walk in.
uh, I don't even know how to react. Sorry. I guess Butter would start prepping food. I suppose.
immediately goes to cook the goats.
Like he just start like honestly that's
Yeah.
what he does. He starts like preparing the
As you
goats.
start preparing stuff, you notice this place is fully furnished. Like, everything you could need. Like, utensils, everything.
It's stocked.
It's decked out the wazoo. Honestly.
Holy. Yay.
And so, you
Butter
start doing
of
that.
course. Butter doesn't really acknowledge most of it. He's more in his own thing of just getting the food ready,
Yeah.
like preparing all of the goats for at least storage.
Yeah. And then
But
as you're doing that, Flazoga finally
IRL
walks
me
in.
is going.
Wait, Flazoga's the last one.
No, it was
Ed.
Ed. Ed's next.
Yeah, that's it.
Ed, you walk in.
Okay. Ah, there we go. Unfrozen.
You should be able to.
It just steps in, starts looking around, kind of meandering across the floor. Wow! Like really fucking impressed. Like, holy shit! You know, he walks up to the armchair, just kind of leans on it, feels how stiff or soft it is.
It is.
Just kind of like
It's a
getting
bit
a
more
feel
soft.
of
like
the place.
it's okay. It's an okay chair. Like,
It's an okay chair.
it's an okay one.
Whereas for he's just gonna stand there and lean against the armrest of the chair for a second while he gets his bearings from this sudden change in space.
And
Like-
finally, we have Flazoga walking in.
The man of the house.
You know, this reminds me a lot of that one wizard who has a a writing booth or something. And it's so much bigger on the inside.
How did you get yourself off the grid, Butter?
Oh, you hold Alt.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
You hold
You can
Alt?
move your character anywhere you want. You just have to hold Alt.
He just planes walked behind the counter.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. That
So-
that
So Zoga, you walk in.
if for anyone who doesn't understand that reference was in reference to Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got that one. I heard the second I heard bigger on the inside, I knew exactly what you remember.
Yeah. That's pretty much one of the only lines I know about Doctor Who because I never watch any of it. Just
Yeah.
bigger on the inside, and
You my mommy.
the timey wimey wobbly stuff.
Big ball of
And
wibbly.
also dun 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 dun.
But yeah, no. You walk
Anyway.
in.
Woo,
What is
woo,
for Zoga?
Oh, it's got into recording as well, so that's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
uh, anyways, I when I get to walk in and see that that's how much the 40 gold I spent on this base gave us. It's like I'm just impressed. Like I do not.
Money well spent.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just here, I just walk in, just lean on this chair. I was just like, I'm surprised.
If you guys, who's looking around the most?
It's not going to be Butter. Butter
Yeah.
is focused on.
Yeah.
Better for Zoga.
well-
Actually, both of you. I'll just say both of you. You notice there are windows in this place, which is weird. There are windows.
Oh, it's gonna look so fucked, so fucky wucky. That's gonna be so weird.
But
It's that because only two ways that can go. It can either be looking outside somehow, or it's gonna be looking someplace else entirely.
But there's
I
window
can't imagine how-
here, there's window here. There's also one window in each room.
I guess
You guys
Butter
haven't
would
seen
be
the
able
rooms
to.
yet, but there's window.
Butter
there's
would
window
be
here.
able-
I think I see one here,
Yeah, window here. and
Butter
window-
would have seen
and
outside.
there's a double window here. I
Yeah.
think.
Alright. Well, if you've seen outside, it shows just that outside from the cart, as if it was an actual window. But you guys didn't see any big enough windows to match up with any of this.
Yeah, and also just thinking of how really fucked the perspective to that might be.
Hmm.
I mean, just
Cause this
it
window,
has eyes on different
this window-
windows, and he's just gonna see weird perspective
Yeah.
through them. It's like
this window
the
over
parallax
here,
just breaks his mind for a second.
this window over here is the exact same view as this window over here.
Yeah. That's gonna really fuck with his head for a
But-
few.
But with this window over here, this thing in front of it is a bench with some tiles on top with glyphs written in them, and there's also a dial just on the front.
Wait a minute.
That TV, or is it gonna go full on Howl's Castle with the door?
No way.
What?
Okay. First, I think I might know, as in me, the person. Can I roll to see if Butter would understand this? Because would Butter have run into this?
But hasn't seen anything like this.
But he's interacted with some glyphs.
Some, but this is spatial magic. This is nothing.
Well, he's not worried. He's not thinking about that. He doesn't understand that, of course. But I'm talking about this specifically.
And
you
he's
can
having
try
a
roll
slight short
Arcana,
circuit.
but I'm gonna say disadvantage with a high DC.
So what I was wondering is it like, for me as a person,
What
Is
do
it
you
to
think?
cook?
What do you think? I want to see if it matches
Is
up
it to
with it.
cook?
Huh?
Is it to cook?
No.
Oh, then I have no clue.
They're not hot plates.
But these clay tablets have glyphs put into them, and this far one seems to be pushed down a bit than the other ones.
Well, I still would like to roll.
Go for it. Disadvantage, high DC.
Holy cow!
You get. It's definitely
So
magical.
I kind of
very
turn around and I
magical.
walk
You get
away.
this. You get a magical sense from this entire place, but you get a sense that this thing here is the source of the entire magical feel of the place. Like it's coming from.
Yeah,
this.
my stream's getting out.
This is why
You're
this
cutting
place
out quite a bit.
exists.
Yeah.
So I get enough of like this is the reason this works. Hello?
Hmm?
Oh, are you still there?
Melissa,
Yeah,
have you crashed?
How's,
Okay.
I'm here.
We thought for a
welcome
second
back.
there.
Sorry. So Butter understands that this is why this is, but not how.
Yeah, you can't get how. I'm just saying
Okay.
that. Like, you can't get how.
I
You know
completely
that's what's causing.
You
Yeah.
it.
we just
completely
said
fair.
this is the reason why.
Will Butter kind of point at it and be like, maybe don't mess with this. And then immediately kind of makes his way back to prepare the rest of the goats.
You know, just to lay it out again, because just so you guys have a good visual aid, there's a dial on the front, 4 clay tablets on top. This one over here on the side is pushed down. And
So the farthest one.
yeah,
Okay.
the furthest one to the left, viewing it from this angle, but to the right to you guys, to the characters.
Closest to the door.
Yeah, is pressed down.
Okay.
So
Oh, we are fucking doing Howl's Moving Castle.
I've never watched it, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's inside of Howl's Castle. There's the main door is enchanted in such that it actually it can exit onto several different places. Let me see if I can find a GIF for it.
Ooh.
Yeah. If not, I'll probably look up a video.
so what do you guys do?
Do you want me to roll anything?
Hmm?
Do you want me to roll anything for Butter preparing the stuff? Because he would be taking his time
Survival with
to do it.
advantage.
Like he's
survival with advantage.
okay. Because he's making sure he's doing this right.
This is the thing that's on the door. Whichever color that one points to is where
Yeah,
the
you got
door
17.
opens up.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you guys go ahead. You're in your own house now. What do you do? You guys have just seen this one.
You're in
room.
your
There
house.
are 3 doors, or 4 doors. One here, and then the rooms. You just haven't looked through.
Is
the
this
doors.
stove on?
This
No, little-
they haven't been turned on unless Butter's turning them on to cook.
Sorry, no, not the kitchen stove. I mean,
This.
the heating
The heater's on.
heater's
just-
on.
It's just.
It just kind of watches the flames inside the heater for a second and just gulps. A tiny bit of PTSD. Takes a second to recompose himself. Let me
This
think.
is not canon. This is not canon. Butter immediately sees that and throws his greatsword straight at it.
Oh god,
Spill the
knocks it
fire.
over and immediately starts a fire.
Yeah. Would he go down the drain?
Good thing I said it wasn't canon. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But go ahead. What do you do?
he'll leave the discussion of who gets to which room, which he suspects is what's behind each of these doors. He's gonna leave them for when everybody's done taking in this common space.
Yeah.
And decides he's gonna, being the artificer, is gonna come and try to fuck with this thing. Fuck is a strong way. He's gonna see what it does.
Meanwhile, I'm just going to check one of the rooms, specifically the one that's straight from the door.
Yeah, you open the door, and inside is just a normal room. A single bed, single pillow, blanket, a storage, like little drawer off to the side with the candle going to light up the room. And the window you have here is from the front of the caravan, and you see the little tiefling girl just sitting out there, just like humming away.
You see the child.
The child.
You just see her just humming away.
Do not stick your head out the window.
Your head comes out warped.
No, your head doesn't come out. It doesn't come back either,
No.
but
You're stuck there forever.
Yeah.
you're dead.
You just need an emergency team of wizards to get you out of the window if you do that.
I found a video, by the way, for the door dial thing.
But I could imagine, like, if several windows are sharing the same spot on the outside, it's like two people actually leaned out of the windows
no.
and just morph.
Wait, does that mean that you can see the inside of someone's body
No.
as they
No,
go
you
out?
just get the fly. You see the movie The Fly. That's what happened. No, you just no clip. Just
But so yeah, that's what you see.
Okay,
Flazoga,
I'll-
you see the room.
Yeah.
It seems perfectly
It's
normal.
nice.
Well suited. But
Ooh.
Ed, so you're going over to mess with this thing?
yes.
What do you do?
Uh,
4 clay panels and a dial. One
yeah.
of the clay panels is pressed into the body of the thing a bit.
He'll press the next panel over.
As you press
Just
the panel,
gently push down on it.
as you press the panel, the sigil on it lights up as the other panel that was pressed down pops up a bit more to be on level with everything else. As you push it down, you hear a little ding at the door.
Okay.
Ooh.
In case it's gonna just wander back to the door. I can't remember. Nobody closed it. This thing just happened with the door open.
No, the door slammed shut. I forgot that it was still open, but this door went boom, slammed shut as you pressed down the
Safety
button,
mechanism.
and then you heard a ding.
As soon as he fiddled it with it shut.
Yeah, I imagine the second one of the button pops up, the door closes on its own.
Butter
Safety
would
mechanism.
Butter would hear that and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
On the way to the door, it was just struggling. I don't know, and he just grabbed the handle and tried to open the door again.
Butter face palms.
As you open the door, it opens, and you swing it open, and you don't see the back of the carriage anymore. You see what looks like a store.
What?
That's pretty much it. I'm just what?
What? I just hear it in Skeletor's voice. What?
Butter
just goes,
hears
very
the
quick,
what and
"What
then
the
looks.
fuck?"
He basically clambers over the table to see. He's like trying to look past Ed, and he's like,
Yeah, he's just like,
"What the fuck?"
guys?
What?
You guys see a store. It has like a nice red carpet too, like from the door leading to the front.
Is this that demon girl's shop? Can we burn it?
I turn around so that I can see it. Just hearing the demon girl door stuff.
Also, buddy, you are on the
Just
table.
chuck a grenade through
I
the
know.
door, close it, and
Butter
press the
Butter
next
basically
sigil.
he's
what are
clambered
you
over
on the table?
Yeah.
He just did the classic like 70s, 80s action moving, like sliding over the hood of a car, but he did it over the table.
But, yeah, it's a
I mean, a
store.
little
There's
less
like
graceful
shelves
here,
and
but yeah.
everything to look at, like with items on them.
And
Butter's
also
immediately
faintly
curious.
pop music playing faintly over the speakers.
Butter's
But,
immediately curious and wants to go in.
But Edward, you know this isn't your rival's place. Your rival's place is a tinkering's place like yours.
Well, that is a relief, I suppose. Feeling Butter trying to push his way through it, just kind of steps a bit aside so he can actually get a better look, or push entirely through if he wants to.
Yeah, Butter just enters.
Yeet.
Right?
He's super interested right now. He has no money. That doesn't come to mind at all. But he's just interested. This is all new to
Non-canon
him.
Ed closes the door behind and presses the sigil back to the car.
I had a feeling you would say that.
Yeah, Butter enters perfectly fine. Perfectly safe.
Bro, this is so cool.
Did you
It kind
guys
of looks back at
follow?
Flazogan. Like, he watches Butter walk through, looks back at Flazogan like, should we, like, follow him?
I shrug. I just like, I am just as lost as Ed is.
By the way, if you don't follow, Butter runs off and
Oh.
immediately starts
Oh, do we
grabbing
need
and
Getting
grabbing and
fucking
looking at shit.
lost.
do we need to put Butter on Goldeye? Does Goldeye need a leash?
Potentially. He's basically out of view, and you can hear maybe a bit of clattering
Yeah.
as he's like picking up stuff and looking at it, and then something else would grab his attention, and he just like kind of tosses the thing that he had in his hand, unless it was something delicate. If it's something delicate, he kind of recognizes that and like hesitates before throwing it, and then like puts it to the side.
Oh no!
He then puts it down, and then grabs the next thing.
Do you guys follow in?
Hearing that and now hearing clattering, I was like, "Fuck it, follow him, after him."
Alright.
And that's pretty much when Ed pushes through the door as well.
You guys come in to a store.
Splice.
Also, I think I know how to make it so you guys can control your things. In your journal, hover over
I'm
your
just waiting for
character
image
sheet
to
and
load.
drag it onto screen. Drag it onto the screen.
Wait. Where?
Drag your character and put it down.
So...
Oh, wait. From the menu?
From the journal.
Oh!
Holy cow! Which door?
Oh, my thing didn't
You
look.
came
I'm
in
not
from over
sending
here,
it.
buddy. You're probably like over here because you're clamoring around. But as you guys walk through, you see a pretty well-stocked general store. There's like
We're not
along
locked
the
in.
sides. There's like some books that Fazoga recognizes as just like some like very basic magical books that are like, if you want to get started doing magic, this is what you get. There's some like weaponry hang up on racks. Like, it's basically a general store for whatever you could need for anything that's not magical. But
Every room. Yeah. And Ozoga's just thinking every room we find, everything we find out about that character makes that 40 gold pieces just all the more worth it.
But as Butter's making a lot of noise and everything, out from the back room steps a rather old and grizzled man. He goes, "What the hell are you doing? Stop throwing shit around."
Clang, clang, clang.
Let's just say Ed, who was pretty much aimlessly meandering down the main hallway, looking at the shelves, spots turns his head when he hears the old man, and he's saying, "I'm sorry for our friend. He gets a bit excited."
Well, if he
This is
breaks
so
anything, he's
cool.
bad. And he like
You
sits down
fake-
at the chair at the front.
Okay, I
I've
want to
seen you
do
guys
something
here
a little
before.
bit stupid. Like, I was still calling Goldeye. I think
You can.
it just
That's how
it-
you will know him as.
yes, it kind of just goes, Goldeye, over here. Pretty much calls him like a fucking dog.
He's. He kind of slumps over and sighs and comes over.
You guys ain't the usual bunch. I guess the other one's died. So what do you guys want? You here for something?
I kind of slightly gobs at the mention of
We
died.
don't. We just found. Yeah.
You live here?
Even
And?
before I even catch the part before I even catch the part about the dying, I was like, we don't know. We just got here. We are figuring this stuff out as we go.
Right, you knew that. Got it. Well, I work as a part of the union to sell gladiators whatever kind of items they could want for the ring. Of course, I'm not magical, so I don't work in magic.
You live here?
Yes?
How do you leave?
Out the back. I can leave out the back whenever I want.
I'm just
Can I
imagining.
see his eye? But his eyes are wide open. He's so excited. He wants to see.
No, Chansey, I don't want anyone out back. It's my shit.
But I want to see.
It's my
At this
shit. You
point,
stay up front.
He looks so
there's
depressed.
no line of sight to.
Just
I don't-
wanders over and starts poking a shield.
The shields are like just typical normal shields. They're like nothing here is
I'm-
Yeah,
magical.
but-
It's just
But he's just kind of sadly poking at the shield.
I'm thinking if Ed's caught sight of the window to the right, he's gonna start walking slowly forward, keeping his eyes glued to the window to see if he spots the same parallax fuckery from Hammer Space to kind
No.
of figure out if he's in that kind of space.
in that window. All you see is just a different town. And it actually looks like a proper window, not magical. It's a town you haven't seen before. Who knows where the fuck you are?
Yeah.
But
Seeing he's wandered pretty much all the way over to the counter, he turns to the guy and goes,
yes,
"This is gonna sound stupid. But where are we?"
where are we? Oh, that's right. You don't know where. What the hell's going on? We're all the way up in Yata. You know where that is?
Yeah.
We have the map.
Yata. If you would like, I can
Can we
bring
have
you
the
guys to
map?
the map to have a look around.
Could you post the map in general?
I'm not sure if I have the map file anymore.
Oh,
Like the picture on it of it, but I can bring you guys to it and ping you to it. So
that'd be
Yata
nice.
Right.
up here.
Oh damn.
Oh,
That is like across the map.
really far away. Yeah, that's
Yeah, we started in the bottom right corner, if I
Yeah.
recall correctly.
You guys start down at Eastings.
Why do we even need a cart? We can
Because you guys
teleport.
aren't allowed out back.
Oh my god, I still have the circle around there.
Yeah.
Is that why we're not
Yeah.
allowed
there's
out the back?
customs at the back door. You're not allowed through.
Yeah. You're not
Where's
allowed-
your passport?
But out of character and everything, this store is for legit anything you could want that doesn't involve magic. Anything you want to buy that doesn't
Neat.
involve magic, you buy from here.
Quick question. I'm sorry. It just popped into my head right now.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to put like if you put like if for example if you put like a bag of holding inside of a black hole,
In a other bag of holding or a portable hole, yes. It opens a
yeah,
bit.
it will it opens a rift and you get teleported to an astral plane.
Thing is, this isn't two different spaces going
Can you?
into each
Is it
other.
the
This is
same?
changing the entrance of the space. They're different
Okay.
spaces with doors linking them.
Okay, so it doesn't. It's not like a parallel
No,
universe or
no.
parallel dimension.
The way it
To
works
answer that,
is the only
talk about
space, the only place that
universe.
is within an extra dimensional space is your house. The door is just a gateway to multiple doors that it can be linked to.
But if we bring for example, a bag of holding into our house, will it cause the same reaction?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I'll say this because I don't want you guys to just suddenly walk into your house and get immediately teleported to the astral plane. But I'm gonna go ahead and say they figured out how to circumvent the problem with some like loopholes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. That answers my question. I was just like, wait a minute. If you put one into another, you get teleported into the astral plane. Is that just gonna happen to us if we enter our house?
No.
You immediately die.
Half our house just disappears into the astral plane.
But yeah, no. In here you can get anything you need that's not magic related. So that includes weapons,
So, like,
armor,
Neat.
stuff like that.
or health potions magic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
These
This
are
is
like acid
almost-
and oil and grease and that kind of stuff.
Okay. I was just wondering.
It almost
Um,
completely dispels, at least for now, the sadness of losing pretty much everything it had. It's just mesmerized by this nonsense. Like, holy shit, I need to find out how this works.
So,
After Butter kind of
So, are you guys looking for anything, or you just looking around?
recuperates. Oops, sorry. Go.
At the moment, I don't think it. I'm just going to be looking around. I don't have enough of anything at the moment. I don't think I have enough of anything to buy much of what I think might be important.
Right.
Butter kind of he recuperates himself and gets himself feeling a little bit better. Poking a shield made him feel a little better. And he makes his way over and bluntly asks, what other places does it go?
What, you mean that fancy door over there?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't know how it works or where your guy's specific one goes, but I know there's at least one other place that has to do with magic, because I don't deal with magic.
Are you sure I can't look out the back? I don't even want to go out. I just want to see.
No. I'm specifically on the contract to never let you guys walk out one of these walls. You are
Hey, I
have
just
this
said I
room.
didn't want to walk out.
You are having this room. You have the windows over there you can look through, but
Yeah, I was about to, it's
Butter
taking a step
sprints.
back, putting a hand on Butter's shoulder and
Jesus.
pointing towards the window to
Butter
showing
sprints
it's
over
there.
and face directly against the window.
you guys just get more and more insane, I swear. He stands up a bit and starts to walk back over. It's like, well, if you knew anything, just call out, okay? My
What's your
name's
name?
Trep.
I should write that down.
Trep.
TREP.
Yeah. Name's Trep.
Trep.
Right.
Absolutely, you're just going thank you.
Non.
And he kind of starts awkwardly walking towards Flazzog and just looking at him like, you don't mind if I stay with you guys for a while, right?
Non-magic shop.
I don't mind a bit. Feels like we're getting.
Owner. Sorry. You guys go. You talk. We're fine.
That was the exchange. That was it.
That was it.
Butter.
Wait, so TR. Sorry.
Tango, Romeo, India, Papa.
TR.
EP.
EP.
Oh, E.
Okay.
Trip.
Trep. TREP. Trep.
Okay, fair enough. Echo, Papa.
But Butter, give me a perception
Okay.
as you look
Sorry.
out this window.
Give me, perception. Do I have advantage because my face is directly
No.
on it? I'm joking.
What do you get?
Face
20?
is pressed
Oh,
against the
God.
window.
So as you
Holy
look
shit.
out
I
the
didn't
window,
need it.
Butter, as you look out, you see a village bigger than the one you just left, like the one you were just in, and it's like pretty well made. There's like some. It's not made of wood or everything. There's like stone houses with like some actual clay and everything, and
Huh?
as you look around, you notice something very familiar off in distance at what looks like a marketplace. It's a cloaked figure, but underneath it you see a tail coming out the back of a cloak. The colors you recognize, but even more you recognized, is a bite mark out of it. Something you recognize from the very night you lost everything. Someone
Oh,
you
shit.
fought. Someone you know is in this town and you can't get out.
Those are your dental records.
The scales are stark white with a red line right down the middle where the spines on the tail are. They're scaled. The tail is scaled.
By the way, if you can write out this description so I can actually like put it in fully,
So
that'd be really appreciated. Cause I want this.
I should
Full.
probably fire up my Loxic as well.
Cause I'm just gonna write this all in the bio, I guess. No, bio info. I don't know. I can
RP
find a place.
Loxic, start new page.
Is there a better place on this to write notes?
I did it in the D20 thing for you.
Yeah.
It's a scale tail, fully white with a red streak down the middle along the spikes, and a bite out of tail from Butter. The bite looks healed over enough that it's just healed, but it doesn't seem like they've gotten any magic to fix it or anything.
Okay. Butter would growl out and go, hey, and start like pounding on the glass.
As you hit the glass with your fist, you see a ripple of magic go across the window.
You're gonna say it takes a quick jog over to like, hey, don't break anything.
Him.
Ham.
We're going to this town.
Ham.
Butter now has a goal. His goal, get to this town as fast as possible.
Murderize.
He's furious and just turns around on the spot, plows through Ed, and goes back through the door. He knows his goal is to get to this town.
I'm gonna need to do a save for that to not fall on my ass.
I'd say in athletics.
Oh, fuck.
You said you were gonna do a save. Do a save.
Okay,
You want me to roll something?
that's 11.
I'll roll a straight strength roll
Yeah.
if you want me to.
Do a strength.
At advantage?
You're not raging, so no.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
No raging.
You're not officially. You're not like I'm going to rage.
12.
Okay, Ed, you do get pushed back, but not by a lot.
Okay.
Like
You
you
don't
stumble
fall
a bit,
over.
but don't fall over.
I just kind of move like, hey! That's the second hey of today.
And the door slams. I slam the door. I'm gone, by the way. Like, I'm out.
Ed's eyes widen and just like, oh fuck, it's gonna
Yeah.
go away without us!
Oh no. Well,
Fucking bucket!
No.
book it.
Just to be clear, Butter doesn't know how to work it, and he does not attempt to. Like, he doesn't try
Human.
to at all.
Press buttons.
You guys go back.
Like,
Human.
Butter's over here, and he's more aggressively skinning the
Aggressively beating the meat.
like he's already skinned the goats, and now he's taking one of the smaller ones, and he's really roughly laying the meat from the bone. Like, he's using his executioner's sword and is going directly against the bone and is cutting through the meat to get it into smaller pieces, and he's just plowing, like, he's going through this goat fairly quickly, but you can hear the growls as he does this. Like, he is mad.
So before they actually try to leave or anything, it's just gonna like slowly and carefully walk towards the kitchenette, as we shall call it. Like, still staying far enough to avoid taking a sword to the face from Potter.
I would stand one more space back. So you stay. Actually, wait, no. You only got 5 feet range. I'd stand a square back.
Sure, I will give you guys a range from center.
You're
Butter.
far enough back. Yeah.
Barely.
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 Yeah, I can't reach you then.
I just. Hey, are you okay? Which is pretty fucking rich of me to say, considering the drama that happened earlier. Let the man cook.
I'm thinking if I want you to roll a persuasion to get Butter just talk.
Okay.
Because this is something that Butter isn't likely to want to share.
But if you
Shall
want,
I? There's no intention to pry, but
if you want Ed to roll a persuasion to get anything, you can.
he's probably not gonna pry into the root of it all. He just wants to make sure he's okay. I'll roll it. Fuck it. To at least get him to get his attention.
15?
15, I will say Butter doesn't slash at you with the sword.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That mad. Holy shit.
He is very, very, very mad. He kind of looks back at you with, like, side-eyed, basically, and grunts. He's like, ugh.
And it's just gonna go, do you want to talk about it?
I'm just sitting here, kind of just. I don't know what to say. I am scared of talking.
Even with a 15, I'm gonna say Butter does not want to talk about it. He goes, no, but we are going to that town. And he says that forcefully.
Ooh.
He looks.
I'm willing to roll intimidation if
Jesus.
like he is mad and he wants to get there now. Like he's if you want me to, I will roll intimidation.
Ugh.
Well,
I want to I'd like to interject.
I was
I'm
actually gonna have it try
We
to
don't-
talk to Flazoga first, but
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like
not
I was
gonna.
gonna say,
I'm not gonna let you
you
go with
can't
the
go there
intimidation
now.
roll there. I'm just gonna say that's what
Yeah.
you say, and it's up to them to if they get
Yeah.
intimidated by it or not.
Ooh.
I kind of want to have it turn to Flazoga and go like, can we even keep this place if we ditch the competition?
We can't leave this place. Not yet, anyways. We can't just go. We don't even have we don't have supplies for anything. If we leave now, we stand little chance of reaching there. We need time first if we plan to leave.
So I turn back to Butter like, like, okay, we'll make a point of getting there. You just need to give us a little time to figure things out.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Fair. Roll it again.
Me. Oh wait, I should do the persuasion roll. I've got the
Oh, yeah.
proficiency.
Not specifically Ed because Ed is the one who said it. He got advantage because of what you said.
There,
I
17?
said
there.
Fair enough.
if Zoga didn't say anything, it would have been just a straight roll. But 17, Butter will concede. He will. He's not happy
I'm
about
only
it,
clicking the
but
thing. I don't know.
Butter's not happy about it, but he'll concede. He nods in agreement and just kind of continues with what he's doing.
It lets out a sigh of relief. Honestly, didn't look like Butter was gonna destroy the whole place or anything, but he just wanted to like calm him down a little bit because just having chopping meat like that didn't want it to
Well,
go completely ape shit.
I mean, if you if you want to, you can roll an insight, but I'm willing to give you some stuff for free. If you want a little bit more, you can roll for insight. Sorry, I'm kind of taking the DM role.
It's all good.
I know.
I'm fine with you like asking people if they'd want to roll to get stuff from you, but
Yeah, like if
it is
you
also
want
up
Ed
to
to
you
know
if you
more,
want to give stuff away for free.
yeah,
You can just.
I'm willing to
straight
give
up do
Ed. I'm willing to give you a little bit of stuff, but if you want more, you're gonna have to roll an insight for whether or not you pick it up.
I guess I'll take the little bit of stuff.
He was mad
that.
and is not used to controlling that kind of anger. It's hard for him to direct. That's what I will say.
Hmm.
Again, I will. If you want to roll an insight, I'm willing to allow you to do that.
Yeah,
But
roll
that's
insight. Maybe get a little more detail into it. Honestly, not even trying to pry get backstory. He's just
Oh, yeah,
trying
it's
to
this
be
is
helpful.
this is just like what his emotions were and what intentions may have been.
Yeah. Hold on. Roll inside. Good thing 16 actual. Ooh, that's
11.
Uh,
I don't think you get much more.
you get that you would have been hurt if you weren't persuasive enough.
oh. Just kind of takes a deep breath, trying to steal himself from that thought because holy shit, he could have pretty much died right there.
Yeesh.
But that's
He
what your
managed to steal
character.
himself, gives Butter
That's
a
that's what
solemn
your
nod.
character knows. I'm willing to tell you as the player
Yeah.
more stuff if you'd like.
I mean, I
If you're
imagine this is
curious.
an arrival story, some part of a horrible backstory, trauma in Butter's
Well,
past.
I'm willing to give you what Butter might have what emotion like what Butter might have done during at that point. Basically, the emotion stuff, but more detail
Yeah,
directly
that.
to the player, but your character doesn't know.
Okay.
If you want to.
Yeah, sure.
If you didn't roll well enough, Butter would have tried to chop your head off.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, I'm just gonna straight up say I wouldn't have allowed it.
I know you wouldn't have, but Butter would have tried. He would have. He was not happy, so like he would have attempted to kill you.
Yikes.
Right.
I mean,
Let's
a part of
say-
him would, no matter what, a part of him would have kept you alive because you've been nice to him, but he would have been extraordinarily mad, and he would have attacked you aggressively. Anyway,
Yikes.
continue.
Okay, so
Kind of
it
space that
steps back a bit, tries to think for a moment. He kind of gets an idea. Looks at Flasoga like just with a glance, right, to show that something's clicked in his mind. He returns to the device and presses the original sigil that was pressed down before in the first panel.
You click it, door shuts, and a bit later it dings. After like a couple seconds.
Dunk. Likely back on the card. I return closer to Flasoga and go like, we need to find a way to let this guy let off some steam. I'll ask if they have some trained dummy, something he can hit the shit out of. So he can feel a bit better.
Just as you say that, you hear a knock on the door.
Oh, knock knock. As he said, he's closest. He just steps a bit closer and reaches over and opens the door.
And outside is standing the little tiefling. It's like, hey guys, so I couldn't help but notice you used the door. So, what do you think? Worth every penny?
she was trying to get it the whole time.
I have a question. What does the door look like on the outside when it's being
You can't open
used to
it.
go to a
You
different
can't
location?
open the door if it's not leading anywhere.
Oh, okay.
It's just unopenable. It's like a wall.
Okay.
So
Cool.
it's like, so, do you guys have a look around? Think it was worth every single gold piece?
Yeah.
It looks back to Flasoga because he's the one who spent the money.
I just glanced at it. I was just like, all that and more.
Fantastic. Because the gladiator runner, the big guy, he said there's a surprising new entrance for you guys if you would like to have another fight. Something
Butter's
something
ears
about
perk.
a recently caught prisoner?
Butter's ears. Oh
Oh.
wait.
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
no.
oh dear Lord.
Oh no.
So,
It just does a double to like, wait, what?
Butter's ears perk up at the mention of a fight, and then perk up more at the mention of a recently caught prisoner. And he kind of turns around and is looking a bit confused, like, wait, what? Is that who we think it is?
pardon?
And I'm just, I.
Just complete stunned silences.
Oh yeah, we're all stunned. Like, oh dear fuck.
It is just trying to come to at least a partial decision, thinking like Butter really needs to do something before he kills both of us. And also, I'm in no shape to fight. I'm like physically and emotionally exhausted. So it's just that hesitation. It is thinking if they're gonna fight, Butter may have to pick up the slack for him. Yeah, when he thinks he might be able to, he's just really fucking pissed.
I will say this, they are able to fight now if you guys want, but we can hold it off more if you guys need to recuperate after your last fight. I'm saying that specifically to Buddy. You can take a short rest to like use some hit dice if you need them back.
Oh yeah, that's
Health
right.
buff.
I'm at 15 hit points.
Yeah.
Also, I need to take a short rest anyway, to regain my shifting ability.
Yeah. We can hold it off a bit if you guys would like. She just
I
looks-
think
Yeah, that would be good, thank you.
Alright, it'll be in about close to an hour, a bit more than that, but close to an hour then. Give you guys enough time to rest.
that should also be enough time for Ed. This is out of character. That should be enough time for Ed to technically put his 2 infusions on.
Oh.
Yeah, one for the crossbow, one for the dagger.
Oh, those aren't on yet.
And also be able to recuperate a little.
Yeah.
Is
So,
there
I
something I
guess-
need to do with the sheet to do that?
For a short rest, I regain my shifting, and then also
I'm
hit
just
dice.
normally you need a long rest. I'll let you do one infusion on
Oh.
one item for a short rest.
Okay.
How do I do hit dice? I just click hit dice.
You just click hit dice, yeah. You gain 10
That's
hit
alright.
points back. You can use as many hit dice as you have, but you have to get rid of one
Oh.
every time you use one.
So. Oh, I'm full.
Oh, there you go.
I'm at
10
max.
got you back up to full.
Yeah, I was at 15.
Okay.
Because I remember I had 4 temp hit points.
Temporary hit points
For my
doesn't
shifting?
become current hit points.
I know it doesn't, but for
Oh,
the
But
damage
get
that
used
Oh,
I...
that's
up.
right, yeah. Yeah, you're back full then.
Yeah, because I only took 8 hit points of
Yeah. Yeah, that
direct
works.
health.
Yeah, that works. Right. But Ed, with your infusions, enhanced weapon makes your weapon a +1. Repeating shot makes it so like your crossbow doesn't need to be reloaded.
Mm-hmm.
That's a +1.
And it's a +1. So
Yeah.
either
Eeny,
way, you
meeny,
get a
miny,
+1
mo.
weapon.
You
What
want a
that means
plus
by,
one
by
range
plus
or
what
plus
that means by
one?
+1. What that means by +1, by the way, is that basically you add a 1 to both your ability to hit something, like when you roll to hit, and the amount of damage you do. One more point of damage.
So
The
if you roll a 10, you get an 11.
In trying to decide which of the weapons to infuse.
You can infuse someone else's too. But in that
Yeah.
case, it can only be infused on their weapon and you can't put it on another weapon.
Yeah. And remember, you have 2 active infusions right now, and
But you can only apply
with a
one
total
per
of 4.
You know 4, you can only use 2.
Oh, I only have 2 marked as known. I never picked the other 2.
So for now, let's at least for now, let's work with those, and then maybe after the battle,
Yeah.
we'll go through the list and pick out the other 2.
I'll say I'll give enhanced weapon to the dagger.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked the roll. Wanted to.
Stabs butter in the
I don't
back
know how
for
to
4
apply an
damage.
infusion.
Magic bonus 1.
Where
Let
the
me
fuck is that?
here.
Oh.
Magic bonus 1.
It stabs butter in the back for 4 damage.
If I get rid of that, you have a +4 normally, and it becomes a +5 to hit, and stuff like that. So there you go. Your dagger now has your enhanced weapon fusion on it. You guys take a short rest. If you get anything back, you get that back. If you guys haven't used anything since the fight, so it's been an hour later.
I used 1 rage.
It's been a short rest.
Nothing aside from butter there.
Yeah. Yes, Bo? Yeah,
I have
okay.
1 more rage, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. You don't get rages back on short rest.
Yeah,
Yep,
but I
those-
have 1 more, because I have a total of 2.
Alright, you guys ready to fight?
I mean, I'm curious. If it's the one dude, I'm gonna do... If it's just that one dude, I'm doing fists only, and I'm gonna punch him in the face. Like,
Punching to death.
I realize
Alright,
you like me.
but that's
Ooh.
just
you
whether
guys
or
head
not
back out.
it's him.
Yeehaw.
Off we fuck.
Move your character.
We.
They're underneath the cart. There you go. You're up here, Flizoga.
Flizoga doesn't join us. There we go.
Huh?
But as you guys
Yippee!
walk out, the little tiefling, who you still haven't, asked her name, is like here with you guys. Like, all right, so
The child.
yeah, the Goliath, the mayor, we just caught a prisoner off the edge of town trying to steal some food from our supply storage, from the supply storages of the village. So he's asked you guys if you would like to fight them as a form of execution.
Stealing
Jesus
supplies,
Christ.
but burning down someone's place is. What the fuck?
Oh, and he's been apparently stealing for a couple months, maybe. Don't know how long it goes back, but been leeching off the town for quite a bit. Ed knows that it has been close to a year that supplies have been somewhat low within the town. Like some people have even like straight up moved.
Or starved.
Yeah, like moved or
Starved to death.
starved, and like so it's definitely not like a oh they stole once. It may have cost people lives.
Jeez.
Butter is conflicted. Basically, he wants to know the situation of the person who was stealing. Were they stealing out of need or greed?
So do you guys agree?
Okay.
Yeah, right. I'll go.
Were
Around
they stealing out of need or greed?
No clue. I'll go ask. And you watch as she like runs over to the mayor, and the mayor's thing is elevated. She like sprints. That's in one whole go. She gets over here and just straight up jumps up top.
She's
We're
away.
still in the house.
There's no way she can run that fast without being away of Mercy Monk.
Like she like full on like there's like a dust trail and everything as she like runs up and jumps up here. It's like okay, so they agree.
Yo.
And like you see her like talking to the mayor.
Beep beep.
By the way, we're still in the house.
Beep beep.
Oh, I thought you guys came out.
Yeah.
It,
Cool.
well, it did it. Is the map supposed to change?
Oh, your guys are still in the house.
The map is still set to the house. There we go.
That's what I was meaning, yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, she was over
Okay.
here with you guys, and she full on ran all the way over here
Yo.
and jumped straight up.
Yeah. Fist.
So
Just
Mhm.
beep
yeah,
beep.
just she seems just as energetic as her personality. As she's talking to the mayor looks over at you guys and just nods. She jumps back down and runs back over. It's like, okay, sweet. You guys get ready. They'll bring him out. And she just
It didn't
I'm
answer
ready
my
for Freddy.
question.
She just
Why is
jumps
that
over the
5
wall.
point?
Answer
What's
my
the
question.
Pun? What were you saying?
I see this at 5.8 on my screen on that
Yeah,
map.
I see that too. I don't know what it is. It's someone's measurement. I think it's Butter's because it's orange, yellow.
Hmm?
Butter, use
I
your
don't have a
measure.
measurement.
Use your measure.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Try refreshing. Maybe.
I don't see that. That did not answer my question.
Yeah, she didn't answer your question.
Dang it. Just not at all. Okay.
Yeah, no, she straight up ignored your question as you asked it.
Oh my god.
Rip.
Okay, well now Butter is just...
Devastated.
He doesn't know.
So she told you guys to get ready to fight. So put yourselves where you want to be.
Okay.
I will say they will be going right here. The person. So you place yourselves.
I have a
around.
question.
Yes.
As like a pre-battle thing, can I be able to tell whether or not the person was needing to steal to survive or wanting to steal because they're an asshole?
Roll insight.
Okay. Please. Please give me a good roll. Fuck.
Cunts, a lot of them.
You haven't heard enough to make opinion yet. You can't tell.
Ooh.
You haven't seen them. You haven't talked to them or anything.
Okay. Just as a pre-thing, Butter is not going to go for a killing blow. He will attack, but he's not going to go for a killing blow. He will just...
Alright.
He's...
Just position yourself wherever you'd like to be positioned.
You two could kill him, but Butter, even to you, Melissa, just so you know, Butter is not trying. Even if he is like technically the killing blow, he's not going to actually. Like he's basically trying non-lethal.
Yeah. Alright. So as you stand there and get ready to fight, you see the gate underneath the man open. As out comes the Goliath, who's bringing out the people, and a dragonborn in clothing that Butter would probably recognize. Not recognize as a person, just recognize the kind of clothing. So you don't know who exactly this is. You don't know them, but the clothing looks familiar. I'll make it big so you can have a look.
He used enlarge on himself.
But it's druidic.
Wait.
He has manacles
shit.
on, like handcuffs, but they're loose. Like they have a chain between them, so it's loose, and he can still move his hands a bit, but not a lot.
Butter speaks Druidic.
Yeah, he hasn't spoken.
Immediately, and just starts trying to communicate.
What do you say?
Druid to druid communication.
This is your brain on druid.
Why were you stealing from the town?
They look at you sort of confused, looking at you up and down before speaking back in druidic. They make too much. They make too much. They had a lot. I could take what I want.
Okay, well that kind of settles it for Butter. He's more okay with killing.
Okay. Here.
Butter sighs and just goes again in Druidic. That's not an honorable reason to steal.
I didn't mean to use cone.
The Dragonborn just glares at Butter as he just... And what are you to tell me what is honorable?
Honorable?
They are a
How do
Dragonborn.
they even measure a cone?
It's very clear to see they are a Dragonborn.
What, Ed?
So I was curious, how do you measure a cone?
Basically, according to 5th edition, it's basically a cone. The length of a cone is as
I
wide.
think he's asking in the actual thing.
Well, yeah. Oh,
Basically, the cone is
where
a.
it says line. You click on that, and it's square, circle, cone.
oh, it's in the drawing thing.
It's
What?
in the
Yeah,
measure.
and
It's in the measure.
Oh, it's in measure. I only have snapping options. Snap to center,
Yeah,
snap to
same
corner.
here. It might be the special version.
I think you're on the old UI.
Okay.
How
yeah,
do we
and
change that?
So I don't think you can do that.
I just wiggle my measuring tool. Just wiggle, wiggle.
Is it the UI redesign?
Yeah. I'd like you guys to roll initiative.
Here, just a second. It's reloading.
let's initiate this.
Okay, come on, load already.
I will tell you this: they are essentially just another player with their stats and stuff.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's scary. Druids are scary strong.
Spooky. Oh,
I wanted to
need to roll the thing.
tracker, but no valid token was.
Uh,
Butter
there-
knows better than to underestimate a druid.
Should I
You have to
think I
click on your
I'm-
token and then press initiative.
oh.
I
Click
got
on
a
the.
nat 1.
So just click on your token and
Oh.
then press initiative.
Okay. Try that.
I rolled a nat 1.
I clicked on the token and you gave me the same error again.
Okay. I have mine clicked and it's showing my numbers. I'm gonna hit initiative once again.
I rolled
Oh.
for you. There you go. There you go, Flipper. There you go. You got that. And I'll
That's
just let you
good. I
keep-
roll a 21, then a 19, and then you got a 20.
Yeah, it's in the middle. Okay. You guys get to go?
So wait, who's who?
I'm first.
Hey.
Start a battle. Get going.
Okay. Well, this range just gonna draw the light crossbow.
Yeah.
Hold on. This range. What is this? 45 feet. Can't remember what the range of this thing was supposed to
60,
be.
I think it is.
Uh,
So you have it. without
good enough.
disadvantage.
Right over Butter's shoulder. This is a bad idea. No. I think
80.
if I can do a movement first, I'm gonna step right up to Butter's side and then take aim.
I'm not gonna.
Could
I'm
Butter?
not gonna do the in the way, but I will do it. You can do a straight shot from there.
Could
Okay,
could
fair
Butter have raged before the battle? Just so that way that's already going.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll just roll for the light crossbow then. Just
Yeah.
gonna fire a bolt from there. Light crossbow.
You hit AC, which means I'm gonna say if it hits AC, it doesn't hit. That
Ah,
includes for you
okay.
guys. If they roll and it hits at your AC, it doesn't hit. So you don't hit.
Just a flip flies by his clothes. Just,
The
Ironically enough, it sticks into his horn, just as it did with the giant goat.
Oh.
so
I just like shooting for the horns.
I turn back and look at Ed and I'm like, why do you always shoot for the horn?
you should have gone for the head.
Your accuracy is great, but you just keep hitting the horn. And then I turn back.
like, my luck hasn't been great today, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah. Protect the squishy. In spite of
Oh,
the fact that you are better armor class than both of us. Okay. How was I doing? Oh wait, is it still Ed's turn?
Ed,
Do you have
turn over.
spells? Do you have
Turn
You
over.
already attacked,
Bonus
so
action,
that's
no.
your action. So,
Do I even have bonus actions?
Yeah, I think you have a bonus action.
do
I
you-
mean, what you can do is you can try to learn more about our enemy. That's a thing that you can do.
Huh.
you don't have a bonus action.
I'm not sure
spell.
what.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Arcane
what
weapon.
role, but like you can. I'm
He
pretty
hasn't put
sure
that in
on
his
a
thing
bonus
yet.
action you can.
What spells do you have, Ed?
He hasn't put anything.
Just
new there.
go. Yeah,
Um,
it's nothing new.
Hey,
Uh,
Melissa.
I thought we had discussed about that actually.
Yeah, at the start.
Melissa,
Yeah.
Okay,
as
so
a
I guess
bonus
turn
action,
ends.
can he find out more about our opponent?
As a bonus action, I'll let you do a check. Yeah.
Oh,
So that's an option for you, Ed, if you'd like.
yeah, fuck it, I'll try it.
What-
Might as well
what
do
would you like
something
to-
useful.
What would you like to try and check out? What are you trying to get?
Uh, find any weak spots?
Like,
Insight.
Butter would have shared that he's a druid.
we want quiet. We don't know.
Insight. I need that from you.
Do I roll insight?
Yes.
Ooh.
Pretty good, pretty good. You look him over a bit, and he looks to be not putting his weight on his right leg as much as a normal person would be when standing. His right leg seems to be a bit hurt. And out of character, I will
so that's-
say if you specifically target the right leg, I'll do a 0.5 extra damage. So essentially 50% more damage. If you specifically aim for a leg. It's a weak point.
We'll break his leg.
It's a weak point of like, it's already hurt. If you hit that bit, it's going to do more overall damage to him.
Okay, can I use the same turn to relay this information?
Yes, you can.
Speaking is
How
a
do you
free
relay the
action.
information?
Sorry, just had the funny thought of going full payday. Just, guys, the right leg, go get it.
Guys, the thermonuclear bomb. Go get it.
Guys,
Legal,
heat metal.
legalize your
heat
bombs.
metal. Go get it.
Guys, the thermal drill, go get it.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting
spells.
This
Anyway,
sponsored by
Ed,
Shadow
your turn.
So Ed, you relay that.
Mm,
Alright? That your turn?
yes, might not be the exact wording, but
Yeah.
fuck it, let's do the funny. Yes, exact wording, guys. The right leg, go get it.
Excuse
Right.
me. Ugh.
So that's your turn.
Butter
You're not
will
moving?
understand.
Are you going to move? I'm just asking if you want to move so I know whether or not your turn's over.
And
Guess not. Alright.
Butter does
No.
understand druid stuff, so he's kind of
Vibing. Okay, so it's my
not
turn.
vibing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Turn for Zoga.
Ooh.
I will also say this
Spend
is a
this way.
pseudo boss for you guys. Like,
Oh.
it's not
Okay.
super dangerous, but it definitely don't take it lightly.
Fair.
Just to tell you guys and warn you.
Ooh. Hmm.
Actually, for Zoga, you recognize
Yes.
what he is specifically, because he's exactly what you are.
A silver dragonborn?
Yep.
Or ooh. So I keep my breath on him.
Out of character. Are you two brothers?
But yeah, they're silver dragonborn. You can tell that much by looking at them. So what do you do?
I'm going to. Ooh, how far do I go? My crap. On. Let me move back to where it was because I'm gonna have to open up the measure tool, I guess. 'Cause I don't know. God, some of these menus get in my way.
You're 40 feet from them.
God. No, it's not that. I was gonna move to not be clumped up.
Right.
So I was trying to find. I'm just. I'm working with the menus here. I got.
As long as I'm staying within 30.
30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna- We had.
So what are you doing?
This
I'm moving to here. Okay.
man.
I moved to circle around a bit,
Yeah.
and I cast Fairy Fire, centered on him. Wait, actually, hold on. Where's my
What was your spell slot?
fuck? I forget.
Do you
Fire.
communicate the fact that he is what he is?
I fire each object in 20-foot cube within range.
Yeah.
The range is 60 feet. Okay.
So you do it directly on him?
I have it so that the center will hopefully be on him, I guess.
So
Fine.
20 foot is this.
Hey, Hunter.
So
Yeah.
you get
Is
him, he starts glowing.
Oh, he has to make it.
Oh. what
Does he not make a dex
dex save?
against my Yeah, dex save.
Right.
It's dexterity saving throw. Any creature in the area, if it fails, a dexterity save.
6 he
Hunter.
failed.
Huh? Yes,
he
Butter?
Do you communicate what he can do?
I don't know anything. Actually, oh wait, yeah, I do communicate that he is like me. He has ice.
Okay.
I'm barely able to communicate that he, too,
Fair
has.
So, ice.
Ice,
Okay.
ice, baby.
I
Okay,
turn
thank-
around and decapitate Ed.
So is that your turn for Zoga?
I use my bonus action to give Butter bardic inspiration.
Alright.
Okay, hold on. I will end my turn. I'm gonna make sure my meter goes down. My
How do you end a turn? What button do you press?
Oh, I do that. I move it.
Oh, okay.
The druid grabs the arrow out of his horn and just throws it to the ground as he swirls magic in his hands. He looks at everyone and then looks at Ed specifically as he uses heat metal.
Oh, shit.
oh
Ed's
boy.
armor.
It just
Oh,
quietly mutters,
You
"The world fucking
bastard.
hates me."
You bastard.
I need what check does it have? I don't think it's a check.
Butter knows exactly.
It does
Does-
have a check. I'm trying to remember.
Butter
Physical
Butter
contact
knows
with the item,
exactly
so
what
it's to
that
take
does.
it. Bonus action each of your turns to cause this damage. If a creature is holding away any
You
object,
can't
take
remove-
damage from it. Constitution.
What armor is
Wait,
he
you're wearing it.
What armor are you wearing?
Scale.
He's wearing scale.
What?
Scale mail.
Oh,
How
Which is
long
metal.
does it take to take off?
How long does scale mail?
5 minutes. Or 1 minute.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
But thankfully, oh yeah. But you want to know something about fairy fire? What it does?
What?
It gives you advantage on those who are glowing.
Does it? Is
Yeah,
it
and you
advantage
know-
on the
but-
saving throws from them, or is it just advantage on?
No, advantage to attack them. Although attacking
Which
them will
means-
help Ed.
Because we need to
Since
break
this is the
concentration.
concentration. Yeah.
Butter will immediately know what's going on because he's a druid and has interacted with this before. He
The
knows
thing
what he
is-
has to do.
It's holding holding or wearing the object. I don't know how you drop something you're wearing. like armor.
You have to
You-
remove it.
Yeah.
You have to
Which-
remove it or stop it.
So
So
I see it's
To remove it
2d6.
takes 1 minute.
It's 2d6.
Basically,
if a
we have to
creature
break
is
his
holding or
concentration.
wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed. Huh.
Edward?
There's no fucking save on this damn thing.
No,
There's
you
no
just have
save.
to stop
Besides
them.
dropping
It's
it?
immediate damage.
You
You
have
have
to
to
stop
break
them.
concentration. It is the most broken thing that you can do.
Oh boy.
As a druid.
And then
Ed,
he's just gonna
Ed's lucky he has some ranged option.
step back.
And he's also lucky
son
of a-
by canceling out the disadvantage he has on attack rolls.
Mother.
So he's gonna end
Okay,
his
so
turn.
he's taken.
he
take-
did his action.
So he's
Ooh.
currently trying to burn me alive.
Yes.
Yes.
Edward, Ed, it's
Don't bother trying to take
what I
off the
can
armor.
say is essentially your armor glows red hot around you.
Oh Jesus Christ!
you
Okay,
feel like
that's
you've been put on
searing
a
my
grill.
fucking skin off.
Yep.
Don't bother trying to take the armor off, because taking the armor off takes 1 minute.
Yeah.
It takes too long. You need
Yes.
to.
It's gonna fucking agonize.
You need a break.
That's 10
concentration.
rounds, by the way.
Yeah.
Just
So-
clear.
But
And-
it's your turn.
And it is Butter's turn.
Um.
I'll try something when it's my turn.
Okay.
For now. Party time.
Well, okay.
You do have javelins.
I'm gonna. What?
You do have a bunch of things
Okay.
you can do.
I'm going to use my bonus action to do my shifting ability
Yep.
as I run up here,
Yep.
and then
Far as that.
throw a javelin at him.
Go for it.
Is it the same thing? Just.
Javelin is.
Oh wait, no, I should have rolled at advantage. Sorry,
Yeah, roll it again.
because yeah.
16 hits.
16.
Every day I'm
16
javelin.
hits. Roll damage
16.
for it. You're raging 2, so that's 9 damage.
So 9, and
And
then
then
he has to
concentration.
make a.
He's got to make a 10. He's got to get a 10.
He got a 10.
Oh.
It's a ticking clock
Ooh,
here.
weird. Yes.
Okay, so a meeting is not beating, so. Ooh.
Oh, wait. Yeah, meeting is not meeting.
Ooh.
Doesn't beat your meat.
So does it fail? Does he fail? On a 10? Does
I don't know.
concentration fall on 10?
I mean, it's when you have to make a concentration throw, you have to either, it's either 10
Check
or
at
half
10.
the
Oh yeah,
damage.
no, that's right. Because that's what
Whichever is
that's
greater.
yeah. Because
or
that's
whichever-
what I said on attacks and everything. If you meet it, you don't succeed.
Yeah.
But no,
Mhm.
I let
So
checks are different to attacks. NAC.
Okay then.
Because
Okay.
I let
My-
Flizoga get a 20 when they let it a 20 for the memory thing. Mind altering. So I think they keep it for now.
okay,
So
but they
Oh,
like
boy.
they wince. The steel of Ed's armor like slightly cools before heating up again.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. It is just
That-
fucking agonizing in that thing.
Yeah. That's why it gives you advantage attacks.
Yeah,
Ability.
he's turning into a baked potato.
And it's your turn.
While agonizing as pure reflex. Hold on. Would you say these rocks are loose? Or at least
the
small?
ground. Yeah.
Because I wanted to cast catapult immediately.
Go for it. Certainly try.
Certainly try. Hold on, I just clicked thing. No, that just
So
sent the
choose one
description.
object that weighs 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn. Is
Oh,
straight line 90 feet. If the object would strike
Does
the
it look-
creature, okay, so I'll make a dex save.
Okay. I
11 doesn't make it. It gets hit.
bonk. Hey.
The object,
I was go-
what it
I was-
takes, strikes each take 3d8. Go for it.
Okay. I'll just roll it manually from here. 3d8.
And does
11.
11.
so
He seems pretty bad at
yes.
it, actually. And then he's doing a
Yes,
concentration.
to make
Kerplunk.
Yeah.
What's the concentration roll
Oh,
again?
Dang it.
He gets
It's
hit.
either half the
It's either-
damage or 10, whichever's higher, I think.
Yeah, whichever's higher. It's 10 or the half the damage taken.
No. So it's 10, I suppose then.
So
Yeah.
like if it's like 100 damage, it's 50.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
So,
And also you take.
Ed, is that your turn?
Is it every? When does he take damage?
Bonus
Whenever
action,
the-
I think. Bonus
Oh, it's a
action
bonus action thing.
on the druid's turn.
Okay.
It's
Oh, yikes.
on your next
But
turn. At
that
the
means
start
that
of
we
your
can
next
get
turn.
him. But that means we can get him to do other things.
Can, yes. Will that will remain to be seen.
Like, will he actually do it is different, but we can get him to do other things.
Okay, so I can move, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it does.
Do everything else.
I'm not sure it doesn't say anything about the range either.
I don't think
Like if you can break it by getting out of range, like this
I-
is witch bolt or something.
Oh,
don't believe so.
Yeah, no.
Well,
Once
the
the creature
range
once
for-
it's hit, it's hit.
Range.
Yeah,
Range. What's
there.
the range?
What's my speed? 30?
30, yeah.
yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna move away from the rest of the group. I'm just gonna move up here.
The
Alright.
range is 60 feet.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, but it's already hit. So
I know. I'm just saying, like,
But just remember, you have range on him. If you back off, you have more range than most spells. Let me see actually what the range of a light crossbow is.
80.
it's 60, I
80.
believe. 80? Oh, Jesus.
Before
yeah. So you outrange him.
But once you go past 80, it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, I can really get the fuck away from me. Holy shit. Just casually back away to the other end of the arena.
Alright.
That is something you can do.
Okay.
So Zoga.
Yep.
I will say this. He looks very beaten down. He is over bloodied.
Okay.
I am considering.
Do the thing,
whether
do
or
the
not-
thing, do the thing, do the thing.
I'm
Do the windy thing.
I'm considering on whether or not to
45.
kill him or not.
Okay. So
Because part of
I'm
me
going
is-
to begin to get. We actually hold on for. God, I don't see my feet thing. I don't know how. So I'm going to move. I'm going to move. Oh wait, how far is this? Wait.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna move like this and hope that that's within my 30 feet. Oh wait,
Yeah.
actually, I can just
Within
measure.
20. It's 20 feet. You're good.
Huh.
And that's
Butter,
35
you're
feet away
thinking
from
that.
him.
Okay. That was more like I was meaning that's my 30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Anyways, I want to cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Go for it.
Okay.
I flipped a coin. I'm gonna try not to kill him.
Okay. All right. Before I cast it, I'm gonna give my Vicious Mockery. Oh god. I had something, now I lost it.
He's a druid silver dragonborn.
Yeah.
You got it. Come on.
Oh. All that ice, and yet you resort to fire.
That's
I
pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna make my roll. Or actually, wait, no, it's DC 14. He has to make against a charisma. Or wait, no, not charisma, not charisma.
Wisdom.
Fuck. Stop. Wisdom, yeah, wisdom saving throw. Fuck. Sorry.
Wisdom saving throw against. What is it again? Vicious Mockery?
Yeah, vicious mockery, 14 spell save.
1 damage.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
Wisdom.
Yes.
You're making a druid do wisdom. He makes it.
Fuck. Fuck me.
Nice star,
Ugh.
Ed. Nice star in the face of your death.
My next. Anyways.
Wait, no, you have disadvantage, isn't it? So he.
I still have 2 spell slots in the bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I use one my bonus action, one of my spell slots on healing word on Ed specifically
Okay.
to keep him in the fight.
So that's 1d4
Wait.
plus your spell ability modifier. So roll a 1d4 plus 6.
Hey, DM, are we
Yes.
allowed to know each other's health?
Go for it. I don't mind.
Okay, so Ed, how low are you?
He took 10 damage. I remember that much.
He's at 7.
Oh, I didn't write the thing down. Oh, there we go. Big case of the ouchies.
He's
How low are
bloody.
you?
7.
My thing's not showing up if it's. I might have clicked twice on it by accident.
Seeing it.
1d4 plus 4. Or 1d4 plus 6, I think. Is the thing.
It's not popping up.
Yeah, just,
Okay, then.
just roll a 1d4 and we'll add 6.
Okay. Wait. 6 being my spellcasting ability modifier?
Yes.
I'm on fire. That's half haze. What the fuck
I
that's
love-
supposed to mean?
I love the icons you can choose.
It's a radiation icon.
I'm gonna see if that works.
Maximum
Oh, you got
overdrive.
maximum 10 hit points back. Ed, you're back at full.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Just so I can
skin
suffer
heals.
more getting.
Your skin heals only to burn again.
Yeah.
It's like,
Ah!
ah!
It just restores all the sensation to my nerve ending so I can feel all of the pain again.
You're like, Ah.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Fuck.
That is my turn. There's not much I can do except get closer.
Alright. That is an extra.
And it's
They. Heat metal hits you again, Ed.
Hmm.
4 damage this time.
actually wait, hold on. I need to check verifier just in case I missed something. Just to make sure I'm not neither of us are screwing up anything.
Um.
20 foot in range.
So
They
I
are
went
going
from
to do-
7 up to 17, back down 4 to what, 13?
And
Okay,
then
just attack rolls. Okay.
they are
I'm
going to do
curious.
healing word on themselves.
Oh, you motherfucker.
For 6.
You meow mix motherfucker.
And then they're going to wild shape.
Wait. Question.
Yes?
Those are all
Kind of
bonus
stuff.
actions.
Huh?
Those are all bonus actions. The to use heat metal, that's a bonus action.
Right.
Oh,
And then
that's
he-
right.
Bonus action.
Okay, then Ed doesn't take
And
4
let's-
damage. The metal cools for a bit.
I was saying it's
So it's either heat metal or healing word.
Yeah, he's going to heal himself.
And-
Ed, you don't take the damage.
and
Huh?
actually
Oh.
wait, no, druid that can be
So what, I go back to full on?
Yeah.
What kind of druid?
Land.
Would Butter know a land?
yeah. Okay, so this is
Okay.
the action one instead of
So
a
his action is to wild shape.
Yeah. He action wild shapes into a wolf.
Because it's everyone except Circle of the Moon
His
is
action.
an action.
Although technically the Circle of the Moon can also use the action version if they have a bonus action spells that they need to use as well.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
that's
bonus action is better for it. Let's be honest.
yeah.
So he turns into a wolf.
Yeah.
That means he
Into
basically
a wolf.
has how many temp hit points?
Doggo.
Would I know how much?
Wait, this is base 5e where he turns in, he gets that full stat block and health and such,
Yeah.
right?
He gets the full stats and health and everything, other than the charisma and intelligence
Would-
stuff.
The mental
Yeah, the mental stuff is different.
doggo.
But he turns into
I have a
wolf.
question.
Yes?
I have a question.
Yes.
Would Butter be able to recognize
Wild shape? Yes.
how? No, well, yeah, I mean, know that
How
one.
much?
But like, would he
how
be able
tough a
to
wolf is?
recognize how that? But
Sorry, continue.
would he
Sorry.
be able to recognize how powerful of a druid this druid is? Basically, would he be able to know what level druid this is?
You'll have to roll an insight on your turn. Which is basically...
It's not
Is-
your turn.
Except he's going to run over here now. Now it's your turn.
I don't want
Crap! I forgot about where the
the ability to attack
The-
again is useful.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember where I put my cube. If he's, because I know where he was at the very edge of the almost at the very edge of the.
Right?
So I'm gonna go to our corner actually. He moved straight like this. He was right here. He would start from. What the fuck? That's not where I put it.
I think it started here.
I have corner edge. Yeah.
There.
Okay.
It was this, I think. Or maybe this. No, it was this.
He was about hereabouts, I think.
Yeah,
Ah.
This is advantageous to me. Keep going. You guys talk. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where the fuck my stuff went, where I've gone, and where it's put. Yeah. Okay. So he's still.
Also, when you remove the token, it got pulled out of the turn order. Fuck.
No, he's still in the turn order.
He's before me.
He's.
I don't
not
see
in
it.
I
turn
can
order.
see him. I can see him. Don't worry. He's before Butter.
Oh, okay,
just
fair
after
enough.
Flazoga.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
firstly, I guess I'm gonna make my way to him
Yep.
and attack.
Go for it.
Doing a great sword attack.
There will be for mercy. Today is not that day.
I'm gonna reckless attack actually.
All right.
You don't need to reckless.
Yeah.
You
get
already
advantage.
have it.
Oh,
done.
never mind. Then I'll just normal attack.
Yeah. Either way, you get advantage.
You hit.
I am dumb.
You hit.
Wait, do I do better? No. Okay, so 17.
Yep. Roll me damage. 12.
12.
And you immediately, as soon as they hopped into wild shape, you knew what they were doing, and they immediately
And you
hit right out of it.
I'm like a
You-
quarterback. I'm like,
You immediately hit them right out.
and then any over damage from the wolf would
Which is
also apply
one.
to his health.
One
Yeah.
over
Okay.
damage because the wolf has 12.
Don't forget it.
and it's a
You
con.
see, you have your
He fails.
you have your bonus
you're
action.
safe.
Yay!
Hey!
And don't Butter, you have your bonus action bite.
I know, but I'm thinking of whether or not I want to use my bonus action to find out what level druid he is, or if I use it to attack.
Oh, okay.
You can try and find out.
I know, that's the thing, because just as a free action?
No, it has a bonus action.
Oh, as a bonus. That's the thing, I'm trying to think about whether or not I want to do the bite, or...
Figuring out what he is.
What would I roll in order to find out what druid he is?
Insight.
What?
Insight.
Okay. This is an out of, like... You don't have to answer this, but... Has Butter seen this druid before?
Not this druid, no.
Okay.
This is just another druid. They don't know them. They haven't seen them before.
I ask in druidic what his name is.
He'll get a free bonus.
Speaking as a free action.
Yeah. He'll growl back as you hit him out of wild shape and just go, Franklin.
Does that name
Franklin
ring a bell?
Riegland. Roll me history. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Then I'll do a bite.
That just reminded me of a funny bit in Disco Elysium.
You hit.
18.
Roll me damage.
And to be clear, I'm not trying to kill him.
Alright. Roll me damage.
Yeah, as long as you're doing you can go non
Oh, you bite into him and
you bite.
You bite into his neck.
But where it bites.
But it doesn't kill him, but he is hanging on for like dear life. And the mayor sort of like sits up more in his chair and just looks down, just like, yes. No,
Can I...
Do it! Kill him.
Do it.
What languages do my compatriots know?
Fine.
And do I know what Goliath?
I got Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish. I am a bit of a polyglot.
What about you, Plazoga?
Flazoga. They know.
Say it's common,
Yeah.
Draconic, and Elvish. I believe it was. It was either Elvish or Sylvan, one of those two.
Elvish.
Yeah.
God. That reminds me of the Soviet Wumble video where the guy starts speaking Finnish and so he goes, why is he speaking Elvish?
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees, and for some reason they're speaking Vietnamese.
Can I try to make sure that he doesn't die from any of my friends' attacks?
It's hard for the
You can speak.
main ones.
I know, but I'm right underneath the one dude.
Yeah.
Can I try to mime to them not to kill him?
That'd be a bonus action. Because you're actively doing something, not just saying.
Can I? Okay. Can I do a? Okay.
You can try and stealthily say it.
Yeah. Can I stealthily say it to my
have to roll a
companions
stealth.
to not kill him?
You have to roll a stealth.
I'm willing to do that. Ah. 60.
16. So wisdom. He just doesn't hear it. You're safe to say
So
anything?
I say to them.
It says
I say to them, don't kill him. Make it look like he died.
Now, do the others agree with this sentiment? That's up to them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Butter does not look for a response. Just to be clear. And he does not expect... He doesn't expect you guys to listen.
Fun times.
Anyway, that is the end of my turn. That's all I can do.
Alright. There you go, Ed. Do you listen to Butter? Especially after the fact of he would have chopped your head off earlier? Or do you listen to him out of the fact that you've fought together in the same fight?
And that this guy tried to cook you alive.
Can I intimidate
That's the hard
the
thing,
DM?
is the fight against the like this guy tried to...
Can I roll intimidation on
probably
the
if I
DM?
take his
No,
armor
but you
off,
don't
I'm
get to
gonna look
roll
like a
anything.
fucking
It's up
grilled
to them.
sausage in there.
yeah.
It's up to them
But
if they
if you
listen.
do want to, Ed,
I know, but
just
I
so you
want to
know,
roll
Ed,
intimidation on the
using
DM.
It's
No.
at least according to rules as written, you have to use a melee attack to not make a non-lethal attack.
True.
And you can move forward and use your thorn whip, which is a melee attack, which is classified as a melee
So
attack.
if you do want to not kill him, it has to be some kind of melee. At least.
Uh-huh.
Guess
Little
whatever you
pretense.
choose to attack with tells me what your decision is.
Oh boy!
What are you gonna do?
I
Laundries.
for a second I I start raising my crossbow. Like I'm about to take aim just a second before my sights line up with the guy. I lower it back again and instead cast the Thorn Whip non-lethally. However the fuck that's supposed to work.
Move yourself 2 spaces up so you're within 30 feet. Because if
Oh,
that's
I'm not within range. Blech,
yeah,
penis.
up,
Yeah.
move yours up to just 2 squares or so, or
I
however.
can imagine Ed being there, going, ugh, and then
Fine.
attempting to cast it, having it not quite go far enough, and go, oh, penis. And then walk out.
I mean, that would have also worked. Just fuck, no, it didn't land. Just call it a day. Like, okay, so yeah, Thorn Whip. Do I just do a regular roll?
Yep. It's
It has
plus
advantage, right?
verifier.
Pew!
24.
Look at all those
I think it's
spells,
safe to say,
all that
I think
spell
it's safe
power.
to hit. You don't
Do I
even
roll
need
the
to roll
damage or
damage.
just ignore it?
You don't even need to roll
Okay.
damage. No, because you're not burning anymore. His concentration
Yeah.
failed. But you don't even need to roll damage. He is out cold.
Oh,
Now,
the crack
Ed,
of the whip across his face.
Edward, I will need you to roll a performance check to see if you can deceive the mayor
Oh.
into
And the crowd.
thinking you actually killed him.
And the crowd.
God, I could have spent my bonus action on inspiring you.
Wait. For the...
Yeah?
Can I...
Do I have the time to inspire Edward?
It's it's
Or
Edward's
at least-
turn.
Can
Yeah.
I assist it? Well, because I'm right there.
I'm going to say no because you didn't use a help action beforehand. For
Fair enough.
anything.
Damn.
You're out of action.
It's all up to you, Ed.
It's all up to you, Ed. Do you make
Oh,
it convincing
boy.
enough? Performance, and now he's gonna roll an insight. I will tell you this: he doesn't get a lot. He doesn't get a lot for it. He doesn't get any bonus, so whatever he rolls, he doesn't.
Flat
he
number.
thinks you straight up killed him. It's like he stands up. It's like, fantastic work. Quite a entertaining execution for such a bad criminal.
I raise my arms victoriously. I'm playing this as hard as I can. Like,
Also, he gets
Yeah, I
like,
said-
10 feet towards
I'm
Ed
I'm more generically to stab my sword into the sky. Yeah.
And then I grab this dragonborn by the scruff of his neck and I drag him to our house. I go as fast as I can.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm trying
The people are gonna think he's part lizardborn.
Well, I'm,
You know what?
I'm
We
getting
know
him
what
gone.
they do.
Why are you taking its
People don't-
corpse?
I thought
Food.
I thought you said we got to keep whatever we killed.
You're supposed to be dumb on one fucking fine. Just
What was that?
maybe don't eat him in town, please. We don't
Yeah,
need a
yeah.
cannibal around here.
And then I go in with him and I'm gone. I shut the door.
Oh, okay. You straight up take him into your house?
Yep.
Alright.
We'll see how. That's a bold move, Cotton. We'll see how it plays off.
At this point, it has completely forgotten to do any kind of fancy move to celebrate the victory. It just fucking walks. Actually, no. He walks back to pick up the bolt the arrow that got dropped somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Just picks it up from the ground and then starts walking back.
You didn't go to this, but yeah.
I'll be the last one to leave.
Door.
Who grabs the money?
Yeah,
Who
someone needs to
has the
grab
money?
I'm the one who grabs the money. I'm the guy with the bag.
Yeah. As you walk out,
Bag.
it's about the same. You get 6 gold pieces for doing that.
Hey.
Hey, that's pretty good. So yeah.
The-
To be clear, I tie out this dragonborn quickly, and gag him.
Just
that way-
yoink the guy.
So you tie him up and
that-
gag him.
Thank goodness
I
that-
tie up and
that
gag
cov-
so that way he doesn't have. That way he can't cast, basically.
Alright.
we know that vocal somatic material.
And as a druid, I would understand this. So, or as a previous druid, I should say, I would understand this. So,
Okay, so you guys
I
head
would-
back to your
Okay.
house with this
House.
druid now here.
I put him on the couch.
Tied
And
up and gagged.
and then I just sit on the table and sigh. I just go, thank you for not killing him.
But
Just gonna like,
That was to Ed, by the
why
way.
are we taking this guy with us?
Oh, fuck.
If I were to say, it's because I think he feels things. Oh God, why am I doing that? He feels things for this dragonborn. I'm gonna cut back verbally based on that, but he feels things for this dragonborn.
but roll me another history check with advantage now that you're not in the heat of battle.
Oh, I'm getting a headache.
History advantage.
I'll be right back. Actually,
18.
I can
Okay.
carry it with me.
Oh my
I
god.
grab a drink.
Get that out of here. But before you didn't recognize them. You, at least not the name, anyways. But as you sit and think about it more, you faintly remember a similar name being mentioned once. The circle elder of your druid circle commonly mentioned this person as from a different nearby circle that was assisting in many of your circle's trades with their circle. So, thing is, it's weird because you remember your leader mentioning and talking about this guy as if he was nothing but giving. So
Wait, could you repeat that? Nothing but what?
giving, like nothing but selfless. So it's weird that he was stealing and spoke about it so.
So Butter sits there, and as the stuff kind of comes up, he's like, something ain't right. This ain't him. This isn't how he was. How I heard of him.
How do you know of him? I asked from my seat all the way across the room.
Sorry,
And
but
it just
the way you said that,
Gently steps aside to provide line of sight.
and I kind of look back, and I'm like, I heard my elder talk about him. Always had good things to say. Kind, giving, selfless to a fault.
And now, here he is, a petty thief.
Sorry. No, why'd you do that?
Keep that there.
Giggly.
Keep that there.
Pointing
Oh.
out that I'm me pointing out the
Hold on.
the
I'll make it white so it's more visible. Just
Sorry, this
What?
got me off guard.
what Z's
Anyway, continue, Butter.
But this is not like him at all. Something isn't right, and I'm not sure what. But I'm damn sure gonna find out.
Ooh.
Alright, I think that's a good place to
dun
end off.
dun dun.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure as hell gonna
Yeah.
find out.
Yes.
I am dying.